All right, we're back.
Back again.
Yes. We had
And it's that time
lots of
and it's that
things. Yes.
we have lots of things to discuss. And it's that time of year. There's a chill in the air. It
It,
actually did snow
it
today.
did snow, and I was mad because I had to clean my car off.
Um,
Otherwise, it'd be terrible tomorrow morning because I heard it's
yeah.
supposed to like ice over. So,
Oh no.
no thanks.
No, no.
And I had some lady, and I felt really, I don't know if I said this to you, but it felt really
Oh,
awkward.
go ahead.
So it didn't even snow the one day, but I think it was last week or the week before. I pull into my parking spot at my condo, and I'm sitting there because you know how sometimes you sit in your car for a little bit after you get home before going inside.
Mhm.
So I'm sitting in my car, and this one lady, and I see her walk her dog sometimes, so like I know she lives around. She's like waving at me through my car window. So I'm like,
And you
okay.
don't know this person?
No, I mean I've seen her walk her
Oh, okay.
dog. I've just never really
I thought
talked to
it was
her.
just like as a stranger. I was like, if I was out somewhere and a stranger just waved at me,
No,
that would
I
be so
she lives I think in the building next to me, so I've definitely seen her.
okay.
Um, but, like, it's still strange when you don't really talk to those people and she's just at your front, like, driver's door waving at you.
Was
So
it
I'm
like an extended like, did she just wave, like,
she was
once,
just
or was it like an extended, like,
extended
waving and
wave until I, like, rolled down
that's
my
weird.
window. And
That's
so,
really strange.
um, so I rolled down my window, she's like, "It's supposed to snow tomorrow." I'm like, "Okay."
Thank
And she goes, "You should really when it snows, you should really back into your parking spot so you're, like, front facing. So you should really turn yourself around."
huh.
Okay.
And you were in your car going somewhere
No, I just got home.
when this happened? Oh, you had just parked.
But,
Oh, okay.
like, I can't
Hmm.
back into parking spots to save my life. And
Yeah.
I every parking spot was taken, so, like, I would have to back up in between 2 cars. So even I do have a backup camera, but, like, I don't always trust the backup camera, and I'm
Yeah.
not very good at it. So I was just like, "Oh, yeah, sure, thanks, like, I'll go do that." And then
Just unsolicited advice, like, thanks.
unnecessary advice. So then I go inside and I'm like, "All right, I probably should try that. Because if it
Uh-huh.
does really snow heavily, at least I'll be facing the front, I guess. I don't know." So I came back out. I tried.
I don't get what the benefit maybe I'm just not thinking straight, but it's like, what's the
I guess so you can just pull out
I
and
guess so you
go.
don't have to back up.
Yeah. You're just pulling out and you're
Hmm.
just going. So I'm
Yeah.
like struggling to reverse into.
There's the parking lot's, like, shoveled. I don't see how that would be an issue. You'd still
Yeah.
be
And I
huh,
live in a condo, so like I don't have to do any shoveling. So
thank
like
God.
they clear everything. I just have to clean my
Somebody
car
comes
off.
and clears it?
Yep.
Thank God.
Um, so,
That's how it
uh
is around here, thank God we don't have to I mean, I'm in an apartment building, so it's, like, not
oh, yeah.
they have, like, street cleaners, and then they have, like, people that are in charge of
Mhm.
it's kind of like a blessing, like, not
Yeah.
be I know it's like, "Oh my god, you wanna be in the house," but then you also think of, like, "Wait,
Yeah.
if you're in a house, you always gotta
Yeah.
shovel your snow."
One good thing, even though, like, I own my place, it's a
Yeah,
condo, so technically everything on the outside is not my business. So it is nice not
good.
having to, like, do any of the extra stuff. So
Yeah,
I'm struggling to, like, reverse, right? I can't do it to save
mhm,
my life.
yeah.
There's this other lady outside. She's, like,
Oh, so you
parking.
did decide to turn your car around.
Yeah. I was like,
Okay.
"Okay, if she is correct, and maybe she is, I don't know. I've never done that for snow."
You were like, if you didn't do it, it was gonna, like, bother you.
Yes. And
At
I
least
was
that's
like,
how I
"Well,"
would've been. I would've been thinking about it.
but then I'm like, "I've never done that. I've never had any
Yeah.
issues. I have a newer car, so, like, I'm probably fine." But what if she's right? then I feel
Well,
like
I always do, and I feel like this always happens, like, if I'm thinking if, like, a thought, like, occurs, and I can't get it out of my head, I'm like, "Oh my god, the one time when I decide to not do this, like, this
yeah,
like, something will
yep.
happen."
So I was like, I'm gonna try, right? And
I
so
almost, like,
yeah,
manifest it in a negative way.
so there's this lady, a whole different lady, parked out front of my building, like in her car. I don't know if she was waiting for somebody or something, but she was watching me struggle, right? And I'm like, great. So,
God.
like I can't do it. And I'm not going to bother doing it. So I'm just going to pull in normally. So I just pull back in normally. I get out. She's standing outside of her car. And she goes, yeah, I don't get why she's telling people to do that. Because if you're like, this lady basically said, if you're backing out, and like for some reason, if you're backing out and maybe there's ice or whatever, so like your car's moving too fast, like I'd rather somebody or somebody hit my back end or run into something in the back of my car rather than my engine in the front. So like my engine won't get ruined. It would just be the back of my car that gets ruined potentially. I was like, "Oh yeah." I mean, I guess that makes sense. I guess she's just trying to justify why like she thinks it's stupid to like back into your spot.
Can you imagine she does, like, waits there and, like, does that to every single person?
And maybe that's
Like,
what
I
she
just
was
picture
doing.
her, like,
Honestly,
waiting.
she could. I thought she was waiting for somebody, but who knows? Maybe she was waiting to like tell. And so, or maybe she just saw me struggling. And she's like, and that's why
I
I
don't know.
park over there. So like, there's a bigger parking lot near the pool.
Mhm.
So like, I guess she prefers to park over there. I don't know. So I was like, yeah, that makes sense. And honestly, it was like I wasn't getting it anyway. And she's like, yeah, it's so hard, especially without a backup camera. And I'm like, mm-hmm, mm-hmm, yep.
Meanwhile, you have a backup
Meanwhile, I have a backup camera. I'm like, "Ugh."
camera.
Yeah, it was not, but she was very hardcore. Like, you should turn around and you should back into your spot. And because when it snows, well, I'm like, okay. So I guess, fun fact, if it's snowing a lot, um, but next day, no snow at all. And I saw about like 5 or 6 cars that were front facing. I'm like, this lady got to everybody. Jeez. And
She's just like the town squire, like,
then,
standing
yeah,
outside just like
because she was also the lady that in the summer, or I think maybe it was last summer,
Mhm.
she must be on the third floor because she can see my deck out
Uh-huh.
front, and she can see that I'm like growing all my peppers. And so she
Yeah.
came up to me the one day. She's like, "Yeah, did you get those from seeds? Do you have any seeds left?" It's like, "No, I just buy the plant." She's like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, right.
And she's like, "Oh, I was gonna say I wanted some of your seeds if you were." I'm like, "Oh, sorry, no, I just get the plants." She's like, oh, "Okay." So of
So
course,
strange. Uh,
yesterday, it says it's gonna snow,
yeah.
and it did. But my brain kept thinking like, I, I should park the other way. I should park the other way, right? Because this lady
Now she's
told
gonna
me
be,
like
like, in your
she's
ear
gonna
she's
be
gonna be,
in
like,
my
in your head
head
every
rent
time
free
you park.
every time it snows. She's just gonna be in my head rent free. It snowed heavily. It's all cleared, which is fine. Just the snow around my car and the top of my car. I'm like, why is this like it's totally fine. I don't get why. I don't know. But I just every time now it's gonna snow, I'm gonna think about it like I should park the other way. Anyway, that's not the topic for today's
No.
episode. Um
Treasure was like, "This episode's gonna be about things that your neighbor
oh
your
yes.
condo and the neighbors in your condo building."
Yes. Yeah,
Oh
I
my
have
god.
some stories I can probably conjure up.
It'll be a recurring segment. How
Yes,
about that?
yes. Yeah.
Tales from the condo. There you go.
Yes. Tales from the condo. But anyway, what's our actual topic?
We got a couple of things to
Yes.
discuss. We've been consuming media for real, for
Yep.
if you will.
So it's going to be one big episode.
Yeah, and then a fun little segment. Maybe we'll save it towards the end. I
Yes.
think this might have been whatever podcast I'm doing this from. I apologize, but I think it's called like recasting couch. I guess we
Oh,
could do
yeah.
something like
Yeah.
that where we're like recasting something. But
Yes. Yes.
what's the first piece of media that we've been consuming? What do you want to start
Okay.
with?
Well, Star Wars Wicked, part 2.
Okay,
We're good. Um,
we're good.
I was so hyped.
I know. I think
I
it's so funny, by the way, when people say Wicked 2. Like that cracks me up. Like the
Wicked
people
2.
that don't know, like they call it
Yes.
Wicked
Yes.
because I mean it's part 2, but
It's part 2 or Wicked for Good.
yeah,
I'm actually wearing the bracelet you made.
yeah.
Yes.
We'll
Yes.
probably have a picture. Maybe take a picture of it. It'll be
Oh
part of the
yeah, I'll take a
social. But
picture.
I've been on my bracelet making game for
Yes.
real. I think I made like a total of like I have a picture of them all together. Maybe I'll just use that. But I
Yes.
made like probably like 6 different bracelets because we went with well, it was you, me, our friend Bree, and my friend Jess, who I've now made your friends. And I love
Yes.
integrating my friend groups.
Yes.
But we're
It
all
works
besties,
out for
so it's
your
cool.
friends. Didn't work out for
Yeah.
mine.
God, that's true. Well, she was sick. Bree was sick. We're
Yes.
gonna make it up to you for real if you're listening. Or I'm gonna say if we're listening, but Bree's like our number one fan. So
I
Bree, we're
know.
making this up. We're making this up to you, and trust me, we'll have a little
Although, if
plan
you
for
want to
this.
recap real quick, let me tell you, we our top countries, not the
Oh,
U.S.
for the Spotify. Oh, you want to do Spotify rap first?
So, because we were talking about the countries, so now I feel like, um, so our top countries. Well, obviously, number one, United States.
Hmm.
Belgium, number 2,
That's
Netherlands,
random.
number 3, and New Zealand. All the most random
I don't know
countries.
nothing about Belgium. I'm trying to think of where I know Belgium is in Europe. I'm so sorry. I
This
don't
is
know
my
geography
geography
so bad.
lesson in Belgium.
My God, we have Google.
Yes. Oh, it's in between France and Germany.
Okay. Yeah, Western Europe.
Yes,
I knew it
yes.
was in Europe. I don't remember the last time I looked at a map. That's really bad. But
But
it's
we're
true.
also
I
an
just
adult, so I feel like we don't need to look at the map that much.
you should though. You should keep we
Yeah,
it's good to be educated.
yeah,
I've just been so since again we're consuming all this media, it's been smooth brain for real for a long
yeah. It looks beautiful though. When I Google Belgium, beautiful country.
Why aren't they known for waffles? Isn't that a thing? Belgian waffles?
Yes, yeah,
I think. Yeah.
yep.
Does it say like the percentage of the people like I know it's like 2, but is there any percentages like
No, it didn't
attributed to
say.
that?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Well, if you're out there
And
listening from Belgium, hello.
shout out to
I don't think
you.
they speak English.
Yes,
Do they speak English? Oh no, the official languages are
Belgian, probably.
French,
Oh,
Dutch, German, and Latin. Latin. That's
Latin.
interesting.
I feel like Latin's
Wow.
like a not a lost language, but I feel like it's not one that's common.
Maybe it's used if they have like maybe it's used in like the church. That's where Latin is still used
Oh
like a lot.
yeah,
So maybe there's like a lot of in their church going community, maybe that's why it's so prominent. I
yeah,
mean, it was listed as the 4th official language. And again, this is according to Google, so I guess take it with a grain of salt. Like,
yeah,
who knows
yeah.
how often they're updating their information, you know? And then you said
Yes,
the next one was the Netherlands.
yes, and that's
Well, I know
also above. That's above Belgium. Belgium.
yeah,
Um.
their capital is Amsterdam.
Yes. Yep.
And I hear that things are very free there. Like, just like
Oh,
free,
I
like
heard that. Yeah.
free going, not like, I
Yeah.
don't not free money wise.
Oh no,
Things are not free in most places, but just
no.
like they're kind of relaxed there for real,
Yeah.
but I always did wanna go there because they have, the Van Gogh Museum. I always thought that looked very
Oh
interesting
yes.
to see, and if you just look up, like, architecture and just, like, the way, like, buildings look in Amsterdam, it looks, like,
Yes.
really,
Yep.
really beautiful.
New Zealand as well.
New Zealand, that's
That's
so
number
specific.
4. And New Zealand, um, on a map. I'm googling New Zealand on a
Well, it's
map.
close to Australia,
It is. It's
southeast of
yes.
Australia.
Yep. That's cool.
Huh.
And then our top episode of 2025 was Wicked Part 1.
How about that?
That's cool. Would you look at that?
And then here we are. It's all coming together now. We're discussing part
Yes.
two. Or for good.
Uh,
Where do we even begin?
there's
Where
so
do we
much. I feel
even
like there's
begin
so
with it?
much to unpack.
How about we set like maybe this precedent for the beginning of it? Did
Yes.
it meet your expectations or did it exceed them?
I would
'Cause
say,
I know it didn't. I know it wasn't lower than our
oh no.
expectation.
I would say it met my expectations.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't say it exceeded it, but it was on par with the first one.
Yeah. Did you think this was better? Is there any? You said do you like them similar?
Yeah. I
Like
don't like
both?
one more than the other.
Yeah. I feel
Uh,
like you can't
mm,
really because it's almost like a package deal
yeah.
in a way.
Yeah.
I don't
Because when
know.
you're watching the play, it's all technically one big. It's not like a sequel.
No.
It's all
It's
one
not Wicked 2.
story.
It's
Yeah.
it's not Wicked 2.
Yeah.
It's just all one thing.
It is. So
But
to me, it was all the same. Um,
yeah,
what do you think? Do
that's why
you?
it must have been wild if people because I don't know if they're still doing it, but um when it first got released they had like double features where people were literally
Oh,
just sitting in the movie theater for like 4 hours.
if
Could you imagine?
I don't have the patience to sit in a movie
Yeah.
theater that long.
I think what they did was they had like almost like when they have the musical
Oh,
and they had
there's
the
yeah,
intermission. I think there was they made an intermission between like
yeah,
the part 1 and part 2. I think
yeah.
that's what they because you have to do that because people are gonna go nobody's gonna be able to sit in a theater for 4 hours and not go to the bathroom.
I
That's
know.
crazy. I mean, I remember how long it was a struggle waiting for because I didn't get up and go to the bathroom because I didn't wanna miss anything, but I remember when, Endgame came out, and that was super, super long, and
Oh
it was like
yes,
a
yep.
struggle, like, by the end of it, I was like,
I
"I have
had
to
to
pee
go,
so
but I
bad."
didn't want to. I'm one of those
I didn't
that
wanna
will
miss
hold it.
anything.
Yeah,
Yeah, me too, I didn't wanna miss anything.
yeah.
And then with that, because it was like Marvel, you had to wait because then there was also, like, credits and post credits.
Yes, and the post
At
credits
least there
always
was none
had.
of
Yep.
that, at least there was none of that with Wicked.
No. So what is
No, because the post-credit scenes for Marvel and stuff would also be, like, essential, like, it's like, "Oh, you need to see this." It's not
because
just, like, for fun.
they'll preview like the next movie coming out or just
Yeah,
like little hints to things and you're like what does this mean? What does this mean?
yeah,
You kind of have to wait around and see. So I would hold it the entire time and
mhm.
just hopefully make it to the bathroom after because Endgame was long.
I'm pretty sure it's probably the longest Marvel
Yeah,
movie, I wanna say,
yeah.
if anything.
So what? I guess as a spoiler, if you wanna
Oh, yeah, there's definitely
do,
spoilers.
um,
Spoilers for I mean, we'll even put it in the description, but, like, spoilers for anything that we're talking about because we're not holding back. I mean, it's been out for long enough now that I
yeah.
feel like I mean,
So
it was great. Avoiding spoilers for this and
it
the
was
thing
yep.
we're gonna talk about next is a certain TV show, but avoiding spoilers for this was like the play, even though I knew it was gonna happen, but it was like people were not waiting. Like they were
Oh no.
posting stuff immediately.
Hmm.
I had to unfollow Cynthia Erivo because like 2 days after it came
Oh
out,
yeah.
she fully posted a picture of her and Jonathan Bailey
In
with
costume. Yep.
Fiero as the Scarecrow. I was like,
Yes.
"Girl, it's been out for 2 days."
And, like, I
And
obviously, I know he's the Scarecrow, and I know how it works, but, like, I
yeah,
don't know what he looks like. And so
right.
I did pretty good for the most part not seeing any spoilers, but then all of a sudden,
Yeah,
randomly, my For You page was just Wicked,
yeah.
and so I saw what he looked like, and I was like, "Ugh."
I almost got spoiled for what Bach looked like with the Tin Man. I saw
Oh,
the screenshot of, like but I scrolled really fast and I didn't, like, mentally process it. I
yeah.
saw the screenshot of, like, him where it's, like, he's in, like, the corner of the picture and he's, like, looking,
Oh, yeah.
like, down.
Yep.
I almost saw that picture and I scrolled really fast because I saw silver and I was like, "Nope." I knew what it
No,
was.
I
I just
didn't
I just
see
saw the
him,
color silver and I knew it immediately.
but, yeah, I saw Jonathan Bailey as the Scarecrow, and I was like, "Really?" But I guess, like, it technically, it's out, so she can post about it. It's like
Yeah. I
What?
know. I guess they figured they were like, we've been working on this movie for so long, like,
Yeah.
who cares? I guess I get it, at the same
Yeah.
time, it's like, damn.
I think I had a harder
I
time.
had to scroll TikTok too, like the plague, like,
Oh,
just
yep.
like, oh my god, because
Mainly
people
for
were posting,
Stranger
like, pictures
Things.
of the song.
Yeah.
Oh my god, for
Oh,
Stranger
yeah.
Things, yeah.
I think Stranger
Stranger Things was
Things harder
way
to
worse.
yep.
Oh yeah, it was way worse because it's so people are gonna be able to especially with like posting like clips and like edits. By the way, we'll get into that, but I don't know what is going on. Like people are just like people need to win awards for the edits that they've
Yep.
been making. It's
Mhm.
like I've never seen anything like it in my life.
Yes.
But people can rip like extract that easier because it's like on streaming and stuff.
Oh,
So they
yeah.
can like pull it like it's versus like Wicked, there's no I mean, right now it's still people just taking pictures and videos of the movie theater
Yeah.
screen because it's not on streaming anywhere. So the Stranger Things spoilers are even worse to
Oh, yeah.
avoid because people are just straight up like extracting the video like from streaming.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like not only is it spoilers, it's like high quality spoilers too.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
What so, what was
Can't.
your what was your favorite I think we talked about this before, but, like, what's your favorite song from the new one?
Hmm.
I feel like it's hard.
It's hard. It's hard
Well,
because I mean if we're just in like talking about well because we're gonna have different answers now too because they have the added songs
yeah.
and it's not my favorite one. My favorite one is still gonna be No Good Deed. Like that's like my favorite.
Yeah.
For Good is very close second,
Yeah.
but I just love especially with Cynthia Erivo's voice,
Well,
like the way
yes.
she did No Good Deed was she exceeded my
Oh,
expectations with
yeah.
that like big
Yeah.
time. Like I knew it was gonna be good because you heard like little parts of it in
Yeah.
the trailer.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you heard like, the beginning where she's like, "Whoa," like, you heard
Yes,
it, but
yes.
they made it low enough where you couldn't, like, really tell,
Yeah.
but I think that's slowly I don't know, though, because For Good is so good.
I would
I'm gonna say no
say
I'm gonna say No Good Deed, and this is the particular reason why. I can listen to No Good Deed and fully listen to it and appreciate it without, like, sobbing, like,
oh,
I'm
yeah.
right
For good.
For Good.
Yeah.
I need to keep listening to because I was like that with, Wizard and I for a while.
Yeah.
Like, last year, it just kept moving me, like, emotionally so much that I couldn't listen to it without,
Yes.
like, getting upset, like, not getting upset, but getting overwhelmed and, like, crying over it.
Yes,
I
yes.
can't listen to For Good without crying.
Yep, yep,
Yeah.
yep.
So
I think
that's
that's
why
why
No
I
Good
like
Deed
it so much.
felt for me.
Yeah.
I know, but, like, once I, like, fully, like, get into it right now, it's gonna be No Good Deed, but
Oh, yeah. That's up
the
there.
top,
Yeah.
like I now I think I really have, like, 4 that I've been, like, core, like, listening to over and over again, like, No Good Deed, and then, For Good. Of the newer songs too, I really like No Place Like Home. I
Yeah.
really do.
I I don't really I mean, I like both of them, but I don't really
Yeah.
like The Girl in the Bubble as much.
No.
Like, it
I
was good.
yeah.
Like, she did a great job, but No Place Like Home seemed to fit more
Oh my god.
of the story.
It's like yeah, but it's like it added in a better plot point because it was, like, in the musical, you don't really get the extra, um, scene with the animals.
Yeah.
Like, in the like, you just see the only in the musical, the only time you really see the stuff about the animals is in the first part when, um, Elphaba goes to Dr. Dillman's house,
Yeah.
and he's having, like, the meeting with all the animals, and then they're like, "I'm gonna leave before I still have the ability to speak," and
Yeah.
then you don't really see the animals anymore.
No.
You kind of see their, like, shadows and stuff,
Yeah.
but you don't really see them ever again. In the movie, they added on this whole other, like, sequence of, like, the animals, like, fully leaving, and they're, like, going through, like, an escape, like, they have, like, a full, like, escape route, like,
Yeah.
underground and everything, and then they have in that this whole added song that just gave so much more weight to their situation,
Yes.
which I was like, "That was beautiful.
Yes.
That's a good idea."
And I liked,
I also oh god,
oh, I was gonna
sorry,
say in Wonderful,
I'm gonna cut you off. Oh my god,
with
yeah.
Glinda being added in, I thought that was good. It was a good touch.
Oh, that was great. That
Yep.
made it better.
Yep.
Cause now I listen to the version just on Broadway with the 2 of them, and I'm just like, "Yeah, it's okay. Like,
It's
it's
so
fine."
yeah. And I never
Well,
really
because
liked
it's
that
also
song to begin with,
mostly well, because it
so
was mostly just, like, the wizard like, I can't st the thing that annoys me so much about the wizard is, like, he straight up will be like, "Yeah, yeah, I'm just trying to give everybody, like, a common enemy," and he says these, like, despicable things, and then he just keeps, like, trying to be whimsical, and it's like,
yes.
"You're a horrible person."
Yeah.
Like, what do you he's
And
just like, "Da, da,
how
da,
yeah.
da, da," like
And what got me too when he oh, "Oh, you want the monkeys to be free? Yeah, sure. Go right ahead. You got it. You got it. Like, no problem." And then
Yeah.
Elphaba's like, "Oh, great. Like, he's finally coming around." And then the head flying monkey comes back and was like pointing to the
Mhm.
wall. And she moved it
Yeah.
and there was all these animals there that couldn't speak.
Yeah.
Dr. Dillman was there.
Yeah.
And I love
In a
how
cage.
in a cage. All of them were in a cage. And I love how this was all going on during Glinda's wedding.
Yeah. That was beautiful the way that they put those 2 shots together of
Yep.
her, like, walking down the aisle and then her walking down the aisle of the room with all the
Yes.
animals in the cages. Like, that was crazy.
Yeah.
I forget, remind me, in the musical, does she discover animals in cages at any point? 'Cause she has another interaction with Dr. Dillman, but I don't remember
I don't
she
think
has an interaction with him where he can't speak.
yeah.
Like, she sees him again, and then
Yes.
she realizes that he can't speak. She goes, "Dr. Dillman." So, like, does she
I don't think she
see
sees
that in his
anybody else in the
I think
musical.
she just sees him, like, she
Yeah.
just runs into him
Yeah.
and then realizes that he can't speak,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Yep.
And then they also changed I love how they changed that, like, they changed the end when all the animals come back. Because in the musical, they don't do that.
Yeah.
It's like, well
Yeah.
and I think in the book, Dr. Dillman, like, straight up gets killed.
Oh,
Like,
really?
I don't know if
Ooh.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm, like, glad they changed that
Yeah, I
because
wanna
that
read
would've
the
been very
books.
sad.
Eventually, I'll read there's so many of them,
Yeah.
and I
It's
heard
like a
it's
series. There's
yeah.
at least 4 of them, and now there's gonna be a 5th one because at the end of next year, I think around, like, the holidays next year, Gregory Maguire, the author, is gonna make another book about Glinda that's gonna
Yeah.
come out. So I think now there's gonna be a total of 5 of them.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
I just heard it's very morbid, very dark,
Oh yeah.
so I have to,
Mhm.
like, prepare myself before I
Yeah.
start reading it.
From what I've heard about it, it's kinda giving how how, like, Into the Woods, how that stuff is, like, based on,
Mm,
like, the Grimm's, like, fairy tales, and they have,
yeah,
like, all the graphic stuff about, like,
yeah.
oh, the stepsisters couldn't fit their feet in the
So they cut
shoes,
off
so
one
they
of their
cut off
toes.
their toe,
Yep.
like, it's stuff like that. That's what
Yes.
I've heard,
And,
but
Rapunzel, when he goes to, like, save her, and he
yeah,
falls, and then he falls
yeah,
into, like, I guess a rose garden or something and, like,
uh-huh,
goes blind.
yeah, because of the thorns.
Mhm.
Yep. Yeah, so it's kind of giving stuff like
Yes.
that, and I've also heard that there's, like a lot of things are, like, really, like, explicit, and I've heard that there's a use of slurs, which I don't know how
Oh,
that happens, but apparently there I'm just like, "Damn, okay."
interesting. I
Like,
mean, the book's very old, uh,
yeah, yeah.
so
It was
for
made
the
in the
time,
'90s, and then the
yeah,
musical came out in,
yeah,
what, 2003?
yeah,
But hey, if we ever read it, maybe we'll do
yeah.
an episode on that and be like, "Damn."
Yeah, it came out in 1995, so
Okay.
there probably were words back then
Oh, yeah.
that was acceptable.
Yeah. But I can imagine what they mean by, like, there's slurs and there's this and that, and I'm just like, "Well,
Yep,
take it with a grain of salt, I guess."
yeah.
But
What
what
would
else? What are we
oh,
trying to
um, there is and I kept trying to buy it, but I haven't seen it since. So Barnes& and Noble has, like, their fancy books. Like, have you ever seen their books?
Yeah, like, their Barnes& and Noble, like, the limited edition,
Yes.
like, covers and stuff.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
There's one, for Wicked.
Really?
Yeah. And I don't know if it's a Barnes& and Noble, like, collectible. I think it is one of the exclusive ones. Oh, and it looks so cool, and every time I try to, like, go and buy it, it's just never there. And it's also, like,
It's
40
probably
bucks.
so yeah, it probably sells out so
Oh,
fast.
yeah. And this is long before the movies came out, so I can't imagine, like, it's probably not Oh, it looks so good though. $35. No thanks.
By the way, this is random, but I thought of it because you mentioned it, and there's like proof, and this is confirmed because I mean she did post it herself. You know, Manila Luzon from Drag Race.
Oh yeah.
She said, "Fun fact: in the early, because she posted a picture. It says Wicked leather bound book cover for Barnes and Noble, and then she like has like a text above that. It said, "Fun fact: in the early 2000s, I designed the Barnes and Noble leather bound Wicked book cover with Bexo Linson at MDA Design in New York."
Wait.
So Manila Luzon, yes, Manila Luzon, because she's worked in design when she hasn't done like drag and stuff. So
Yeah.
I don't know if this is the same edition that they used,
Oh, what
but
is it?
the one that was published in the early 2000s, Manila Luzon helped to
Yeah.
design the Wicked book cover for
Wait, do you
Barnes&
have a
Noble.
picture of it?
I do. I was
Oh,
about to send it to you.
yes.
But isn't that crazy?
That's cool. Yeah,
I thought
I
of that because I think she mentioned it possibly in one of her like all-star runs, but I don't know if this is the same edition that they still use.
yes.
This is like the 2 together.
Yes,
It's
this is
it's
the one
2
I'm
books
talking
to.
about. Yeah, it's the
Yep.
the Barnes& Noble exclusive.
Yep. Yep. I mean, that's like you know what I mean? She wouldn't lie about that
Oh,
because
no, but
it's
that's
easily like
awesome.
for somebody to fact check and be like, "No, you didn't," but she definitely did because she used to work in design. So isn't that cool?
That's awesome.
That's a
That's
fun fact if I've ever seen one.
the one I was
Oh,
thinking
I think
of.
it's the first 2 books combined too, because Wicked is the first one and then Son of a Witch is the second one.
Yes.
So it's the first 2 combined.
Yeah.
So if we ever come across that, we're definitely gonna try to get it.
Yeah, I think it says it's in stock in the stores that are close to me, but whenever I go, I never see it. But also $35.
That's a lot, I
It's a
know.
lot, but it's also like an exclusive one. And I keep seeing, and I don't really read physical books as much anymore, but I want to kind of just buy all the exclusive ones
Yeah.
because they have an Alice in Wonderland exclusive one, which is like so pretty on the outside.
Oh, I love the way
And so, like, I kind of want
their
to just
exclusive covers look.
collect all of the exclusive ones. They're so pretty.
That would be cute.
Yes.
They are.
That's
Well,
such
again,
a.
they were
Oh, there's a
isn't
Stranger
that cool?
Things collective.
Wait, what?
Stranger Things, the collection. But it's a Barnes&
How?
Noble exclusive.
They have books too? I'm like, "What?"
It
Like a
doesn't
tie-in?
say,
Like, what?
but it also doesn't say, like, what it's about. It just says Barnes& Noble collectible edition. Interesting.
Huh. I wonder if it can't be that new thing, because I mean, now they have the book with, like, Nancy, so I'm like,
Yeah.
is it that or something else?
I don't know. And it's like
Oh, I see
the
it too now,
special
Stranger Things: The
exclusive printings
Collection.
of the show's related novels featuring premium designs like bonded leather, gilt edges, unique
Hmm,
cover art, extra content like 16 bonus pages for the Book of Bill.
what?
Interesting. Making them sought
What
after collector's items for fans with titles including Darkness on the Edge of Town and Fight of Icarus bundled together. Just
what the hell?
now I kind of want to
There's
buy.
more there's more Stranger Things content to consume now? I didn't know there was books too.
Me neither.
What the hell?
There's Stranger Things playing cards.
Well, that makes sense because that's all, like,
Oh yeah,
merch. I'm just confused about the book. Is it just, like, a book, like, is each season just kind of, like, summarized and, like
maybe.
that would be wild as a book. Like, imagine, like, see how crazy Stranger Things is?
Oh
How
yeah,
that translate for, like, a book?
that's wild.
Well, I guess they have to have well, I guess they have it
Oh,
had
they
it
have
written
a.
out 'cause they had their
If
scripts at one point.
if I did not already have a record player, they have a Stranger Things one,
Oh.
and like the
Maybe if
inside,
they have a s maybe
it,
if they have a soundtrack,
that's
you get,
true.
like, a
Ooh,
vinyl.
they have like it looks like a briefcase, right? Like the normal Crosley ones,
Yeah.
but and you open it, and the inside is like it's the wallpaper from uh Will's house with the letters and the lights
What
on the
with the
inside.
alphabet with the
Yep,
lights?
that's
Hmm.
cool. Now I'm just wanting to buy every. They do. They have
Yeah,
Stranger
like Barnes
Things
and
3
Noble D.
soundtrack on vinyl.
Oh, three.
Yeah, I
I don't
guess
know
the
if they have
third
four or
season.
five.
Oh, and it opens. Oh, and they have a cassette one as well.
Do cassette player? I guess it's still a thing.
I guess so. Oh wow.
I think sometimes they have the vinyl, like the record players that have like the cassette player like in the front too. Like
Oh
it's like a
yeah,
multiple
yeah.
like system.
It looks like they have some at Target and Walmart.
Nice.
So if you want to get your vinyl of Stranger Things music, looks like that's where you buy it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Walmart has like everything.
Yeah.
Walmart's always been like Stranger Thingsville. Like
Oh
they've
yeah.
always had like multiple like tie-ins with them. They have
Five
like the
Below
big like
had a lot of
merch.
stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
I
There's a
haven't been to Five Below
children's
in a minute.
there's a children's book called Hawkins ABC.
That's crazy.
Now I gotta see, are they
D.
gonna
I
show?
can imagine Hawkins ABC. D. It's got to be D is definitely gonna be Demogorgon. D is for Demogorgon.
I wonder. I'm gonna look it up, but it only showed the first two pages, and it says A is for America, which is where you'll find Hawkins.
Okay.
And then there's a page that says it has
Oh
Eric.
come on, the Erica joke was right there though. Did they
No,
put that in there? Like you
no,
can't
they
spell
did.
America without
So it,
it.
yeah, she there's a page of her after, and it says you can't spell America without Erica. And then B is for Barb. She had a very bad time at a party.
That's
Wait,
one way to put it.
wait,
She had a very bad
stranger.
time at a party.
N-
AKA she sat outside by the pool and got sucked into the great beyond.
Yeah, I wait. Now I gotta see. Like,
D has got to be Demogorgon. If it's not, then there's no point.
yeah, I gotta see Hawkins ABC. Let's see if
H
it
is for
like.
Hawkins. P is for Papa. P is
Oh,
for you. Oh my god.
well, they showed a picture of Joyce. J is for Joyce.
Okay.
So go to any length to help a friend, even if it takes her to K. K is for Kamata.
Camazotz?
Kamat. No, I don't know.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. I thought
oh,
it was
the
like the thing that they were
when they were
saying this season, like the Camazotz.
In Russia, the secret icebound.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know how to pronounce it. Um,
Oh no, I didn't even realize that. I thought they were gonna say Camazotz, like
yeah,
with the. But that's from this season. I know.
yeah. L is for Lucas and M is for Max. And then it's just a
Oh,
picture of them together, and it says, "I'm glad you're here." Me too. Stop.
it's
Wait, but I
diabolical.
want to see
It's
like
diabolical considering the current circumstances.
I want to see the rest of them though. I want to see like the rest of the.
They probably don't let you have the whole thing online then, because they'd be like, nobody would buy it if it was
Oh,
just
it's
online.
yeah.
If the whole thing was online, then people would just print their own and just be like, I made this.
There's
You
one
know?
called, and it's all from Funko Pop. But there's one we can
Hmm.
count. We can count on 11, which I assume is like a counting book.
Oh, okay.
That's funny. Okay, so if you ever, when you have kids,
Yeah.
I'm getting you this one, and they also have a friend's one.
Oh, cute. That's also wild though, like, translating something as, like, intense and, like, traumatizing as Stranger Things, like, into, like, a kid's book.
Yes.
And the kid's like, "What is this, mommy?" "Well, we'll watch it when you get older."
What is this picture? What is this? Well, because my sister has one.
Why did their arms look like that?
I know.
It's like the Vecna with the like,
Why is
breaking
he
limbs. Why did
snatched,
their arms
Mom? You like? Did you see him? Oh, so my sister
I
has
love
one.
the meme of,
Um,
like,
yes, my sister has.
he looked like the Grinch last season with the belly, and then now
Uh
he's, like,
huh.
snatched.
And my sister has a book. and it's
Uh-huh.
the ABCs of like rap. I don't know what it's called, but it's
Yeah.
basically like different rappers um,
Uh-huh.
for each letter of the alphabet. And I'm like, that's funny. But the Stranger Things one, yeah,
Mhm.
I, I can't. Anyway, back to Wicked.
Uh,
We'll get to Stranger Things. But
we will. We'll get there.
what do you, so if you had to recast some of the, would you recast anybody?
Hmm.
A lot of people were hating on Michelle and her betrayal of Metamorable. I saw a lot of
The
negative.
only thing
Yeah.
the only thing I will say about that, I like her performance for what it's worth. The only other person that I could see doing, and because she's done it on Broadway before, um, I've seen, like, a picture of Cheryl Lee Roth. She's from,
Yeah.
like, she's one of the teachers in Abbott Elementary.
Oh,
She's, like,
yes.
the
Yes.
teacher in Abbott Elementary, Barbara, and she's done Madame Marble, like, on Broadway. When I saw her, like, in the costume, like, in and she kinda looks fucking crazy, like, really good.
Yeah.
Like, I could s and I also know for a fact that she can sing because 'cause she's been a Broadway actress for a long time too, like, she was in, like, Dreamgirls and, like, a lot of other shows. If anybody else was gonna do it, I would say her,
Yeah.
but I'm fine with Michelle Yeoh's performance. I didn't find it that irritating.
A lot
I
of
mean, people were
people were just,
by it.
I think it was just her voice. A lot of people had negative comments about her
Like, the
singing voice.
acting is fine. She's definitely, like, fine with, like, being, like,
Oh, yeah.
intimidating, like, the she definitely, like, can play the villain role, like,
Yeah.
really well.
Yeah. A lot of people
But if
were,
anybody
yeah, her singing is what I think a lot of people had problems with.
yeah,
I mean, I didn't
but
think it was that bad,
no. I mean, she
but
doesn't sing, she doesn't have, like, a whole song or anything like that,
yeah.
but yeah, I mean, I'm biased because I really like Abbott Elementary, so then I saw Shirley Ralph as Madame Marble, and apparently she went out for Madame Marble for the movies,
Oh,
and they didn't
really?
pick her.
Oh,
Yeah.
she would have been
She
good
was
too.
like she was, like, one of the last ones, I'm pretty sure, like, she was, like she might have been, like, top 3 or, like, I think it was, like, they said she got close to being picked, and it makes sense because she was, like, in, like, Broadway as well, but
Yeah.
I'm with Michelle Yeoh, honestly. I just think it's funnier that, like, Madame Marble ends up being more of, like, a villain than the
Oh,
wizard
yeah.
because like, even though he's, like, despicable and everything, I just don't take him seriously,
And I feel like you
like, at
don't
all.
see her enough in the musical. Like you
No.
see her in the beginning, but she's not there enough where like, oh, she's a villain.
Yeah.
But in the
But they
movies,
definitely
you see
gave
it.
her
Yeah,
more time, like, in the movie.
yeah,
Like, you really just see her, like, the bookends of, like,
yeah.
the musical, like, she's just in the very beginning, and then she's at the very end when she says the whole thing about Elphaba, like, "Attention, citizens of Oz." There's a
Oh,
that whole
yeah,
thing when she makes her announcement, but, obviously, with the movie, they have more like, with the musical, they keep it's amazing how some people were like, "Oh, the pacing of the movie" like, I've heard some people say that the pacing of the movie is too fast. I'm like, "These people have clearly not seen the musical." I'm
oh,
like, "The
yeah,
how can you say the pacing of the movie's too fast? Watch the
yeah,
musical." What?
yeah. It's
Like,
actually the runtime for the movie is not that bad for everything that
no.
they're adding in there.
No, and here's my thing too. The runtime of, like, the first movie is how long, like, you're sitting in the
Yes.
musical, and it's, like, all done by the
Yep.
time it's so, when I see people say stuff like that, like, "Oh, the pacing was bad or it was too rushed," I'm like, "These people could not have seen
Yeah.
the musical. There's no way, because there's no way you would have that feeling, because like, you're in it, like, I mean, it's not, like, super short, but, like, you're in and out of there before you know it, and you're just
Yeah.
like, "Oh, it's all done."
I feel like
Ugh,
for Glinda and Elphaba, I feel like there's nobody else to pick.
no. Not at all.
Like
There's no way.
maybe you could find another Glinda, but I feel like I can't think of anybody else that you would pick.
I
They
thought for a little bit that maybe you could pick somebody else's Glenda, but the only reason why I think like she did it so well and she's like made to do this is like when you think about how long she's been wanting to do
Oh,
this,
yeah.
like Ariana, like, she's literally been trying to manifest this like her entire life.
Yeah.
So like I don't know, but I definitely could not see anybody else's alpha. But I mean, Cynthia kills it. There's
Oh,
no
yeah.
nobody has a voice like her.
Yes.
I really truly believe that.
Oh, mhm.
Nobody has the raw like power that she's got in her voice.
Yeah. And what pisses me off, do you see
What?
the amount of comments that people make on Ari and Cynthia?
What about their like
N-
friendship,
No, their appearance.
their appearance? Yeah, it makes me upset.
It's just
It
like,
does.
well, because they always, uh, it seems like people always just assume because you look like that, that it's like Ozempic or
Yeah,
like they could just naturally be like that. Or maybe they have issues and they don't want to share it. But like
yeah,
the amount of
I know.
comments that are like, that's disgusting. And you're like, okay.
I just hope that they're in a healthy place because
Yeah.
the way Ariana is does kind of scare me. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie, but I'm not like saying like, oh, it's disgusting. But I just want her to be in like a
Yeah.
healthy place and not be hurting herself because in back in the day, and this was proven multiple times back in the day with like Tumblr, she was on like ED like blogs, like
Yeah.
eating disorder blogs, and like saying certain things that were like they call it like body checking. So she was in that like a
Yeah.
lot, and it was proven that it was like her. So my thing is just I want her to be in a place where she's like healthy,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But when people go like it's disgusting and like that,
Yeah.
it's also like just you don't know people's lives and what they
Yeah.
go
It's like,
through.
why do you think she is potentially like that?
Yeah, because she's just like I
Because
mean when
people
you
like
also
you
think
keep
about
commenting, you know? It's
yeah,
like,
yeah. I mean, I feel like people shouldn't comment stuff like that they wouldn't say to somebody's face.
oh,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? Unless you, if you are, if that's not something that you're going to say to somebody's face, you don't need to be like commenting on their Instagram.
Yeah.
I mean, she like literally turns her comments off, which is like, oh my god, like
Oh,
it's a shame.
I don't think I could be in her shoes. Like,
Mm-mm. No, not at all. Not at all.
and
And you
then,
think about like all the like stuff that she's also been through. I mean, like she's been through like a lot of. I don't know Cynthia's story as much as her, and I don't know if as much of her personal life has
yeah,
been out there, but I mean, think about it. She had Mac Miller, he
I
passed
know.
away,
Yep.
and she
That
was like,
that took a
that was like
toll.
the love,
Yeah.
that was the love of her life. Like she was gonna be with him,
Yes.
you know. But she spoke about multiple times how she had to break up with him because he decided like he basically like chose drugs over her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it got to the point where she was like, I can't. Like it was unhealthy,
Oh,
and
and
then
they
he
blamed
passed.
her for that too.
Oh, I know. They blame her for everything,
Yep.
literally everything. And then I totally forgot the whole thing about the Manchester like the
Oh,
show.
yeah.
Yeah, like the people that died, like the
Yep.
terrorist attack.
I totally
What was it
forgot
like?
about it
What
until her
was it, a
more
shooting or did
recent
somebody set
interaction.
a bomb or something? What
Yeah.
happened? I don't even remember.
I don't know.
Well, let's look it up because I think it's. I know they were listing it as like a terrorist attack.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it was a bombing.
Yeah.
So it says the Manchester Ariana concert refers to the tragic terrorist bombing on May 22nd, 2017, at the Manchester Arena at her Dangerous Woman tour, killed 22 people and injured hundreds. In response, she organized the One Love Manchester benefit concert just 2 weeks later and united artists and 55,000 fans to show solidarity. And then she also paid from that concert. She used all the proceeds to pay for all the funerals of the people that
Yeah.
died,
That's
and she
great.
paid for a lot of the hospital bills of the people that got injured.
Oof. But
A suicide bomber detonated an improvised explosive device as fans left the venue. So it was after the concert was over. It wasn't even in the like
damn. That's so sad.
22 fatalities, including the bomber. hundreds injured and significant trauma for survivors in the city.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Jesus fucking Christ.
And then she had the more recent incident, which wasn't like an attack. And apparently that guy has done it multiple times to other celebrities,
Mhm.
but the guy that like jumped over the gate or fence or
Oh, yeah.
whatever and just
Oh,
was
yeah, the guy
trying to
that
like,
tried to
and comments about that too just got on my nerves because everyone's like,
I
oh,
know.
well, you're a celebrity. Like, that's your job.
But you don't but
Or like,
that doesn't,
you,
like,
well,
you
that's
don't
what
want,
you
like,
get.
even if you're
Yeah.
not a celebrity, you don't want a random person to, like, come up to you and just, like, touch you.
And
Like, what
that's
the
why so
fuck?
many people are also saying, like, did you see Cynthia? Like, why is she acting like that? It's like, because someone
Well, you
was,
know,
you don't know.
someone was trying to go at her friend. I mean, Cynthia was moving faster than the security guard.
That's
Like,
I love the funny memes. It's like, I just need a Cynthia in my life just to, like, protect me all the time.
well, it was no, but it was crazy. It wasn't like there was a couple of seconds too in between, and the security guards were closer to her than Cynthia was, and Cynthia still ran
Her
over and
reaction
got
time
her.
is great. Just,
Yeah,
oh,
but it's crazy. Like
yep,
the security guards weren't doing anything.
no.
Like
And
that
a lot
was
of comments,
and that guy showed up somewhere else too now, and he got
he got
like,
banned,
after that, well,
right?
no, after that too, he got taken out of it. He was at a, I don't know where it was, but he was seen probably like a week ago or 2 ago at a Gaga concert too. And he tried to rush the stage, and I'm like, why is this guy not? And he was in like a really stupid, like bad disguise, and
Oh
people are
my
like, why is
god.
this guy still able to get to
And
places?
he did that to Katy
No, if you look it up,
Perry.
it's almost comical. He was literally like in a baseball cap and a fake mustache. And it
Wait.
was like really like almost to the point where it was like comical. It's like how does no one recognize him? And it was recent. I don't know the guy's name, so I can't look it up.
Oh,
But he was seen at like a Gaga
Johnson
con.
Wen, also known as Pajama Man, a
Yeah.
celebrity stalker who was kicked out of Brisbane, Australia in December 2025 after security identified him trying to disrupt the event weeks after he assaulted Ariana Grande at the Wicked premiere. Wearing a disguise, he thought he was stopped before the show started.
Mhm. Yeah, he was kicked out of a Lady Gaga concert. But did you see the picture of the disguise? Like so bad.
Hold on.
It's so bad. Like how did people not know it was him? Oh god.
Wait, okay. I'm gonna Google it. I need a good laugh, you know?
I found the picture of it. I can send it to you.
I found it. It's so the fucking mustache. And I love like
But he
the
didn't even
hair.
change the hair. I think
He
that's what his
just
hair
made
just
it
looked
look
like.
like a wig, but it wasn't a wig. That's so
He
funny.
literally just that's literally like the scene in Bridesmaids where it's like, "It's not me.
It is
No, you
Mrs.
just
and
came out here and you
Grace's
put sunglasses on."
rainbow sunglasses and a clearly poor wig. And well, I guess maybe it is his real hair, but the mustache is so fake. It's like crooked. Like if you're gonna do that, get a get a disguise, like a proper disguise.
Change the hair. He didn't even change the hair color. Change the
The hair, look at the
I don't get
stash.
it.
That's so funny.
Put a wig on, like an actual wig. I
Yeah,
don't know.
I can't. But he got banned
He got kicked
from,
out of the Lady Gaga that was
yeah,
the
and then
Lady
he was
Gaga
banned
concert. He
from
got kicked out of it.
where was the Wicked premiere? Philippines, I think.
Singapore.
Singapore.
Mhm.
He was banned from the whole country. They don't mess
Good.
around and
Bye.
they don't mess around in Singapore. I heard.
I was like, "Good.
He
Bye."
he has his own Wikipedia page. Come on now. So it
He's
just
literally the definition of that meme where he's like, "You can't keep getting away with it." The
and I
meme from
just his
Breaking Bad where he's like, "You can't
description.
keep getting away with it."
So occupation, self-described in air quotes, influencer slash event crasher slash serial intruder, known for disrupting red carpet events, concerts, and public events to approach celebrities, posting footage of incidents on social media.
My guy, get a hobby.
And then it says on July 11, 2020, he climbed over the railings of the 5-meter high museum and culture center footbridge at South Bank and dangled over the bridge.
5 meters. I'm trying to think of how. That's 16 feet.
Yeah. And
Something's wrong with
yeah,
him.
he was fined.
How do you climb something that's 16 feet high?
I don't know. He was fined 250 of Australian dollars, which is around 198 in US dollars, for being a public nuisance over the stunt. Then in
Not nearly
November,
enough.
then in November of 2020, he invaded the pitch during a state of origin match at Suncorp Stadium.
I
And
just think this person should be banned from any type of.
yeah.
I mean, I guess he probably has some way to like skirt like when
Oh
he
yeah.
buys like a ticket. Like I'm guessing he probably doesn't buy it under the same name. He probably maybe gets friends to buy it for him
Yeah.
or something. How is he still allowed to keep
And
doing
then
these?
so two things in 2020.
So
And
weird.
then in 2023 during the Women's FIFA World Cup final, he wore an anti-Putin shirt and invaded the pitch. Okay.
I like the
Uh
anti-Putin shirt, but otherwise, stop
yeah.
doing what you're doing, bro.
And
Like,
then during the 2023 Cricket World Cup final in November, he's wearing a pro-Palestinian garb and carrying an pride flag. Ran onto the ground at the stadium before the drinks break at 3, and he was arrested for criminal trespassing.
don't bring
So,
Palestine into this.
two World Cups, a
My
museum,
advice to him: leave Palestine out of your bullshit.
yeah.
Like,
And then in August of 24, he jumped the tracks of the 2024 Summer Olympics, the men's meters, causing a delay in the event as the security swiftly apprehended him. Um, he
what's the
was
point of it?
fined.
I don't.
He was fined $8,600,
I would think it
and
would be more. 8,000 seems cheap.
he was banned from Stade de France for 3 years, and he was banned from any future Olympic games.
Weird.
So then in October 24, he invaded the Weekends tour. Um, in an interview, he stated that despite public opinion, he would continue to disrupt high profile events. He also stated that some of his fines were paid by his sister, and he was fully aware of the outcomes of such stunts. So he's aware of it, and he says he's going to continue to do it. And then in June of 25, he invaded Katy Perry's concert in Sydney, and he earned a 6-month ban from entering Sydney Olympic Park. And then in November, the Wicked for Good premiere in Singapore. And then in December, Lady Gaga's uh, concert. Oh, Jesus Christ. Like,
If you look at his Instagram, he's like insane.
is he really? I saw his
Yeah, he's
TikTok
insane.
once, I think. Um, what is it, Pajama Man?
Yeah. Like he's really delusional. Like the post that when he did the Katy Perry thing, right?
Yeah.
He gets on stage with her and she's clearly uncomfortable. Like he puts his arm around her and just starts like dancing and she clearly like walks away
Oh, yeah.
immediately and is uncomfortable. And then he puts the caption, "Dear Katy Perry, thanks for letting me dance on stage. You made my childhood memory since 2008. I dreamed about meeting you and now it has happened." Brother, you didn't meet her nor dance with her. You put your arm around her and she got scared and walked away. What's wrong with this guy?
Yeah, and
Something's
then
really wrong.
his um his bio, 2023 World Cup final pitch invader. Troll most
Troll
hated
most hate. Oh,
best
that's true.
friend
Troll
Ariana
most hate.
Grande. And he has a GoFundMe.
For what?
Let me see. The fact that okay. Hi, I'm a Pajama Man. If you wish to donate to me to pay off all my bills, only if you want to, and thanks for your donations.
And then he posted the video too of the Ariana Grande thing and then said, "Dear Ariana Grande, thanks for letting me jump on the yellow carpet."
Oh my
What?
god.
Like, why are you saying like she's if you look at Ariana's face and like she's clearly like
People are
scared.
actually donating to him too.
Like, she's clearly, like,
Yeah,
scared. She literally looks like she's about to start crying. It's like Cynthia and Michelle is, like, clenching her chest because she gets scared too,
yeah,
like, this is not this is not good. That
yeah.
somebody he this I mean, so far, all I've seen is that he jumps next to him, but who's to say that he wouldn't do
Well,
something
and a lot of people were
who's to
saying
say?
a lot of people were
It's
saying
so
too because
weird.
do you remember
Her
Christina Grimmie? Like,
Yes,
I remember
yes,
being
she
so
got
sad
killed
because
by a fan.
yes,
She got killed by a
yep,
fan.
he ran up to her and just shot her. And
Like,
she didn't think anything of it. She was just like, "He's a
right,
fan."
she just thought like, "Oh,
Yeah,
cool, he's a fan, I'm gonna take a picture," but
and she died. So like,
yeah,
yeah, it is scary. And then you have to think Ari went through the bombing at her concert.
right,
So like
right.
the
She
trigger
doesn't
and
know.
the
She
PTSD she
doesn't know what
probably
people are
felt.
She doesn't know what somebody's capable of, you
Yeah.
know?
So he
It's
has a
he just
GoFundMe. The GoFundMe
I need
is
GoFundMe to take it down because
I was
that's
trying to look into
ridiculous.
it. His
Well, that's so ridiculous that
GoFundMe.
he was, even able to make one. Because it's
Yeah.
like, "What do you fun?" Well, he said, "To pay off my bills." It's like,
Yep.
"Hey, maybe if you didn't, like, invade these events, like, you wouldn't have any."
And his
Oh,
goal is
so
35K.
scary.
And people have donated. So please,
And I can't stand all the comments that are like, "Oh, he didn't even do nothing." It's like, you
it
well,
wasn't that
who's to say
bad.
oh, it wasn't that bad. Well, it's like, okay, well, who who's to say too that this wouldn't influence somebody else to do something and it be worse? Like that's
Yeah.
such a weird.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't stand when people are like, oh, they're celebrities. They sign up for this type of thing. It's like no,
Yeah.
like people are still people. I don't know. That's why I love so
Yeah.
much when what's her name what's her name? I sound like an old lady, but when Chapel Roan like stands her ground with like paparazzi and
Yeah.
stuff, because it's like finally somebody's like setting their own boundaries and like being like, no, I'm a person. You're gonna treat me with respect. Like just because they're
Yeah.
famous doesn't mean people can just be treated like a certain way. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Like there's an entitlement that I can't stand that
I
people
just
have, especially now with like famous people having like Instagram and like social media and everything.
yeah.
People think they have like an entitlement over them.
I'm the
Like
main
the
character. I'm the final boss. Get out of here.
what he said that too.
On his Instagram, yeah.
I
Thanks for letting me
need
stay
to
on the
stop him for
field.
good.
He's got mental health issues. He's got to. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
oh, and you know
And that thing
how
is, even if people are like, "Oh, what he's doing is not that bad," but it's like, who's to say that somebody else won't see that and try to do something else that is bad? You
yes.
know what I mean? Like,
A lot of yeah, people
it's just
just
not
don't get
good.
it.
It's
And
just
of
not
course,
good.
like so I guess on Instagram you can have music now on your page, like a
Yeah,
song. It's popular.
yeah. On your you mean like on the actual page, like your
Yeah,
profile? Yeah,
it's popular. Like I can't.
I don't like him.
If you're listening to this, go get his GoFundMe taken down. I can't.
Try to. I know
Try to.
GoFundMe actually has to take it down though. I don't
Yes,
think
but you can
even if
report it.
people report it,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna report it. 'Cause get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I heard about this too. This isn't even like the same exact thing, but um, there's a podcast that's really popular called The Basement Yard. It's like the two
Yes.
guys,
Yep.
Joe and Frankie, and they did a tour recently. And what they do is if you Google this is like all over. I found it on TikTok. Like a bunch of people were posting about it. But they do a tour where they'll do like a live podcast in like each city. So they went to DC and they bring a couple of like fans on stage. I think they do like they play like a ping pong or like a beer pong or something. They play with like they bring people up to like play a game and they go teams. So the one guy takes one fan on the one side and the other guy has a fan on their side. And what happened was, now they're reaching to give like a fan a hug, right? Because they're like, "Oh, hi, we're on stage," like blah blah blah. Like it's just like
Yeah.
you just like normal, like to give a hug. So the one guy, Joe, goes to give this is in their DC show. He goes to get a hug from a fan, and when he hugs her, she literally feels him up and down. I'm not
Yes.
kidding. Like,
Yes.
she
I saw I
completely,
think you
like,
sent me that clip.
says him,
Yeah.
like, on stage in front of it, and then
Ew. Like,
he's just like, "Yeah," like, and then he like, the other guy saw and he was like, "Yeah, let's switch sides." So the other guy, like, Frankie, like, was like, took that fan on, like, his side,
yeah.
and immediately, but it's like, why would you do that? That's so weird. That's
And
so
like
weird.
it's just it's
And
what
apparently
like
that girl has done that before to somebody else. Like, I
no,
heard,
of
like,
course.
a TikTok that she did to, I don't know, something similar, like a podcast or somebody, not a, like, real famous person, but, like, somebody, like, similar, like, a live, like,
Yeah.
show like that. She did that to somebody else and, like, essayed them, and I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Why do you have to be weird? You can just give them, like, a
And
normal fucking hug like a
yeah.
person. Like, I don't get it.
Like I was nervous to hug um all the drag queens that we saw. Like
Yeah.
I would never think to go up to them and like that's weird. Who
Well,
thinks
you also don't do that to anybody because it's called sexual assault. You don't assault
yes.
people,
And did she
you
get
know.
charged
But
for
it's
that?
like, yeah, I think there was some type of charge. That was,
Good.
I don't know for sure, but let's say I hope. I don't know actually.
Yeah.
I thought they did, but I don't know.
Yeah,
But
hopefully
he did. But I definitely, I saw a video of it too, and you could see that he immediately is like freaked out. So it's like,
I
how can you just
remember like
be no?
we
I
were
don't.
even at the Melissa Edwards show. Like I
Oh
honestly
yeah.
I had no idea and I thought it was maybe some skit or something and then
Oh
they
yeah. The guy that like got up and was
yep.
like being weird,
And then they
and then they like
immediately
immediately
like
took him out.
yep. And then
Wasn't he, like, complaining about something? Like, I heard, I don't know what
I
was
don't know.
happening
I don't
exactly.
know, but he
It
got
happened
up.
so fast, and
Yes. But I just like I saw him get up and the next thing you know like they took him out and I was like I guess this isn't a a
no,
bit.
and then Alyssa walked back up to the stage and immediately made light of the situation. She was like, "Well, he's trying to get me, girl."
Yeah. And I started
But who knows what she was feeling inside at that moment, like, she may have been
oh
scared,
yeah.
like, who knows?
And I started rewatching season 5 again. So
Mhm.
good. So good.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't stand
It was
certain
so good.
bits, obviously. Like the hate against Jinx that whole season just
Oh my god.
but she changed
Yeah,
and
let's just
they're
yeah, let's just say, Roxy has grown as a person a lot.
oh
Because
yeah,
if you
I like her a lot now, but
like
that
Roxy now,
and
then
even when she came back the first time, like fine. But
mhm.
her original season, I was like, that's so unnecessary.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got a point to jealousy. It's definitely
Oh
jealousy,
yeah.
you know.
Well,
But
like
people grow and people change. Thank God they're good now.
oh yeah,
Like Roxy went to go see Jinx during the Little Shop of Horror
yeah,
run, and they made like a literal like TikTok together.
yes,
Where they were like, "Oh, let's squash the beef," and it was like, "What beef?" And then they just hugged. I was like,
yeah.
"Oh, thank God."
hmm But I just remember when I saw it, it's like even I think it was the first episode, or maybe it was like the beginning
Hmm.
of the second one. You know where she's wearing like the head wrap again, like on her one eye,
Yeah.
and immediately Detox was like, "I don't know about that, Jinx." You're just like, "What?" And then of course then she had to say like, "Hey, I have narcolepsy."
Yeah.
So like, and they're like, "Just so you just fall asleep?" And she's like, "Well, no." It's like that was so unnecessary. Couldn't.
There's a lot of cattiness that season too.
Oh yes.
Like, there's a lot of it. Oh man.
And
We'll have to do
spoiler,
like a
Jinx
we'll have to
wins.
do a deserved.
Deserved every time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then
Jinx is the queen of all queens after all.
yes. And Stranger Things came back.
After like 10,
Yeah. How long?
it's been so long. Let's get the exact dates here, because
Yeah.
then I have the fun fact about how I had a whole change in my relationships since
Oh
Stranger Things
yes.
working. So Stranger Things 4 ran from May 27th to July 1st of 2022. And it's hilarious because then I got engaged in December of 2022, and then I just got married November 15th,
Yes.
so I both got engaged and fully married before the last
Yes.
season of Stranger Things
Also,
came out.
are you on Google?
I am.
So when you type in Stranger Things and there's the little die, like a D&D dice,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
when you click on it, it makes your screen upside down.
Oh, yeah, I'm doing it right now on my phone. That's so cool.
I think it's got a decahedron, I think. There's the
Uh-huh.
10
Yeah,
but look,
and it's
it's
like fully upside down.
yeah.
Then you click the exit and it goes
Yep.
back. But
That's cool. But the fact that we had to wait that long for the new
crazy.
season.
That's crazy.
Yeah, 2016 was season. Oh wait, not 2016. Yeah, 2022.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
the first episode ever aired July 15th, 2016,
That's
which is
nuts.
wild because this show's been on for 10 years.
That's
You know what's so wild? You know how long the show's been on? Again, there's still more allegories, but again, spoilers because we're going to be discussing spoilers for this. But you know the kid that plays Derek, like
mm-hmm.
delightful Derek. You wanna know how old he was when the show premiered?
Oh God. 8?
Do you wanna know? No,
How?
4.
4?
He was 4 years
That's
He was
insane.
he was 4 years old. I saw an interview and they were like, "Oh, did you watch the original show?" He's like, "Well, not at first because the show premiered when I was 4." And then all the comments were like, "Oh, let's pack it up. We're done here.
Yeah.
Pack it up. This is too much."
So I have.
Yeah,
So
I
I
saw a compilation of posts of like they're like every show that has both started and ended in between
yes.
Stranger Things. Or there's even a post about shows that have started and ended in between the last season of
Oh yeah.
Stranger Things now. Like that one show that I watched the summer I turned pretty. All 3 seasons of that have premiered, and the show's
Really?
now
I still
on.
need to watch that.
It's pretty damn good, and you got time now to catch up too, because there's gonna be like a movie, which they're making now, but
Yeah.
I recommend it. There's drama. It's kind of like Tell Me Lies, but a little bit more like family friendly. I'd
Yeah.
say like there's not so much like there's definitely drama, but it's like emotional drama, not so much like people sleeping with people. If that makes sense. There is that, but
Yeah.
it's definitely like subdued. Most things are subdued in comparison to Tell Me Lies.
Yeah. So I saw.
Which damn, that's coming back soon.
I
Oh my
can't wait.
god.
I saw a fun fact, and I think
Yeah.
I don't know if you know this, but so the role of Robin. Do you know who
Uh-huh.
Do you know who auditioned for it?
Who?
Nicola Coughlin. Is that how you say her last name?
Oh my god, from Bridgerton?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Could you imagine? I
I
don't think
can't
she.
imagine her
I
without an
can't.
accent.
I can't.
I can't imagine her without an accent. That's the only part of it.
Unless they kept the accent, but I just don't feel like it would fit for like the '80s theme in
No.
Indiana to like
Yeah.
have that
They
accent.
would have to make, like, a whole other thing, like, "Oh, she's this exchange student." Maybe they would have
Yes.
done that, like, they could have had her be in school with Steve or something. But they're
Yeah.
older and they're not even, like, in school technically. I mean, it gets to the you know what? It would be funny to see her, like, in the various, like, jobs, like,
Yeah.
with Steve. But the 2 things that I've seen her in, because 'cause she's in Bridgerton, and then she's also in this series, which it's pretty funny. I think it's on Netflix, I recommend it. It's called Derry Girls, like
Oh, I've heard
Derry.
of it.
They're
Yeah.
in, like it's pretty funny because they're all, like, Irish, and they have this, like, thick Irish accents,
Yeah.
and it's them in, like, a boarding school, I think, in Ireland, but, the 2 that's what I've seen her in. Each one, she's had, like, a very distinct, like, thick accent, so I can't picture her either with an American accent or having one of those accents and being in Stranger Things.
Yeah.
That's wild. Do
Um.
we know of any other casting, like, people that have been let me see.
So let's see. It says the Duffers cast Gaten Mazzarato after watching his first audition tape.
Mhm.
So they only had to watch him like once and knew. That's crazy. Mm,
Ooh, I have some. Did you
ooh.
have I had, like, a whole list of, like, who was, considered or who
Oh yes.
initially went out
Yeah.
for different roles. Okay, so the first one is for Hopper. Okay, so there's 2 other actors that they were considering for
Okay.
Hopper. First one, do you want a clue or do you just want me to tell you who it
Oh,
is?
you can give me a clue. I'll see if I can get it.
Clue is somebody that was in Star Wars. Somebody that was in Star Wars. Um,
I forget his name.
he was also in oh, you haven't seen Moulin Rouge, so that's not
Oh no. Is it the
Ewan
guy?
McGregor. Ewan McGregor was
Oh,
almost
oh
considered
yes.
for Hopper.
Interesting.
Yeah, right? I don't know. I don't
I don't
know.
think I could see it.
I could see him, like, being a cop, but I couldn't see him unless he, like, really, like well, because David Harbour is, like, so tall and they got him, like, all, like but I can't see him, like, beating people.
Yeah,
Like,
maybe Papa.
unless they, like, trained.
Like maybe he could have been
Yeah.
Papa, but I don't think him as Hopper
I
doesn't
couldn't
make
see him
sense.
as Hopper.
Yeah,
I couldn't see him as Hopper unless they had, like, a training well, maybe if he would've got the role, they would've trained him for it,
that's
but
true.
I can't really see that otherwise. But I don't think you'll know who this actor is, so I'm just gonna say it. Sam Rockwell is another one that was considered.
Let me
I mean,
see.
he's in, like, random stuff. You might know his face, like, from seeing him,
Oh yeah, I know his face. He was in the
and
Green
he's
Mile.
was he really? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Okay. I've only seen The Green Mile, like, once, like, a really
yep,
long time ago. But, he's played cops and stuff, so I could see that too.
yeah.
But again, the look, I don't know. I'm not
No,
sure.
not look wise. No.
And then there's also 2 other actresses that were considered for the role of Joyce Byers. And one of them, I can't see at all. One of them, maybe. But I don't know if you I don't know what else. Okay. One of them played Aunt May. One of them played Aunt May in Spider-Man.
Yeah, I don't know her name, but I know who you're talking about.
The most recent Aunt
Yes,
May.
yeah.
Dude, okay.
I
Yeah,
just don't know her name.
Marissa Tomei was considered for Joyce
Okay.
Byers. That I could kind of
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
I could kind of see because she's been in roles like I mean, even back in the day, she was in if you've ever seen it, it's a really good movie, My Cousin Vinny, and she does the whole thing about like she has like a whole monologue about the right and the left tires, and she's got like an accent. Like I could see her
Oh,
like
yeah.
being Joyce, but this other one I couldn't see at all. Naomi Watts, no, like I
What?
couldn't see, I couldn't
Really?
see. Not at all. Not at all.
Not no.
You know it's the only instance I could see because I just pictured her face. I pictured her doing the scene where Joyce has the lights and she's like
Yeah.
talking to him through the lights. That's the only part
Yeah.
I could
But the other
just because
stuff?
I think
No.
I think she's played other like parts where she's like been like crazy
Oh,
and that's
yeah.
the only but no. No, Winona's perfect for that.
And the fun
I
fact
couldn't
that
see
I
it.
have, apparently it was a they convinced her to uh play Joyce, but
Uh-huh.
like the meeting they had was over 4 hours long.
Oh wow. She definitely was like, "No, I don't
Yeah.
think I can do it." Like, if you listen to her and I mean, I don't know if she's just, like, very, like, humble, like, I don't know like, I watch, like, like, even to this day, like, you watch interviews with Winona Ryder, and it's like, does this girl know, like, who she is? Like, she'll literally
Yes.
be
I
like,
don't think she
"Oh,
yeah.
I'm" like, I don't maybe she's just, like, naturally, like, humble like that, like, did you ever see the interview where she's, like, sitting with David Harbour, and then she's like, "Yeah, I wasn't that attractive in the '80s," and David Harbour literally
Excuse
turns to
me?
the
Yes.
side, and he was like, "What?"
Yeah.
He was like, "You were, like, the girl. You were, like, the it girl. What are you
Yes.
talking" And she was like, "No." Like,
Yeah.
"What?" But that's probably why the meeting was, like, 4 hours because she
Yep.
was definitely saying, like, "No, there's no way, like, people are not gonna like it." Like, she was definitely probably needed some
Yeah.
convincing. And then by the end, they were probably like, "Do you know who you are? You're an icon. You're Winona fucking
I
Ryder."
know.
Like
Yeah, she probably doesn't see it.
yeah. But, I mean, some people are just like that, like, it's they just don't
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's
But
crazy.
there's a couple of, things too where people initially auditioned for different roles too.
Ooh.
Let me see. Noah Schnapp originally auditioned to be Mike,
Okay. No, I can't
but
see
he was
that.
cast as well after his tape showed his emotional depth. And then
Oh,
they were like, "Mike doesn't need this emotional depth. Go to Will."
yeah.
Joe Keery originally auditioned to be Jonathan. No, no,
Absolutely
I
not.
couldn't see that at
No.
all.
No.
I can't see him being a quiet, like, person like that.
Yeah.
Gaten Matarazzo also auditioned to be Mike. Can't see that
Nope.
either.
Nope.
Okay, Sadie Sink was initially rejected for being too old, but persistently sent tapes with more attitude until she got a chance to audition. Too old? What
Too
do you
old.
mean?
Wait, how old is she? Hold on.
She's they're all around the same age. Like, there's no way she's
She's
that
only
much older.
23.
Yeah, I don't. That's weird. I don't know. Maybe at the time they wanted somebody different. I have no idea, but she
Well,
was right
she's
on
the
par
same
with
age as
age with them.
Gaten, so I don't know.
Weird. Huh. I don't know. That's so strange. That's also on Google, so maybe it's like, maybe it might not be
Oh, yeah.
accurate. Who knows? And then Sean Astin, who plays Bob, had
Yeah.
initially auditioned for Murray, but was
Okay.
later offered the role of Bob. I
I
could see
can
him
kind
being
of see
Murray.
him being Murray.
I could
Yeah.
see him being like weird and kind of just like coming in and out. Like, I could see him in the scene specifically in four, like season four, where Joyce gets the package from Russia and she's on the phone and he's like, "So you received a package from
Oh,
Russia?" Like,
yes. Yeah.
I could definitely see that. Let me see if there's any other. I don't think so. I'm trying to find any other ones for like somebody was almost casted for this, but I think that was mostly all of it. But is there anybody else that you could see in the show that's like not in the show?
Hmm.
I don't know.
I don't know because I'm so used to them. Like seeing other
Yeah,
people would just seem.
it would be weird.
Yeah, I can't picture anybody else.
No, I can't. I can't either. Really. Do we just want to talk about the show? Because goddamn,
Yeah, some.
they did not come to play with season five. It's crazy. It's so fucking good.
Yeah. What?
Did you have like a favorite part?
Mm, I loved seeing Max. Spoiler.
My God, I know, I know.
Oh, also,
Ugh,
yeah. I love seeing Max. I was not expecting it to be her.
no,
But I don't know who I was expecting.
me
And
either.
so like when I knew it wasn't going to be Henry when she got the
No,
when she went to the mailbox and got the letter with the
yeah,
compass. Like there's no
I
way
knew
it
that
was going to
wasn't
be
him.
him.
As soon as she got like opened the letter and read it, I was like, "There's no way that's him." Because why would he? Because he told her to like not
Yes.
go into the woods.
Yeah.
So, and
Uh
Vecna doesn't really. I mean, he plays mind games, but not in that way where he would like throw her off.
yeah.
Like, if he's telling her something directly to her face, like he wants her to do that. So it's like as soon as she got the letter, I was like, "Oop, something's going on." But I honestly thought it was more of a thing where just somehow going to be connected to them in the outside world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I thought, like, I didn't think it was Max at first. I thought there was like somehow they found a way from like Hawkins to like connect. I thought it was going to be
Mhm.
something like that at first.
Yes.
But they also explain the plans in depth before they do them. So I'm like, wait, no, but they didn't say they were going to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When they get a plan in Stranger Things, they literally sit you down, put like a screen up, and they're like, okay, so we're going to go through this way and then we're going to do this. Like, they literally plan everything before they do it.
Yeah.
So I was like, "Ooh, something's going on here." But
Yeah.
I did not expect Max like at all.
Oh no.
I was very pleasantly surprised.
And then he won't I wonder and I'm assuming they're going to explain it, but why he can't go into the cave.
It's got to be it's got to be something traumatic happening there.
Yeah.
Got to be.
Like
And
I don't
people keep pointing to the fact that he was like a Boy Scout, so I'm like, "Oh, no."
Oh, I was
Like,
thinking
so
that a little bit too, like SA
yeah.
related. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
And
you do hear stories with the Boy
it would make
Scouts.
sense.
Yeah,
It would make sense that he has that visceral of a response,
yeah,
but it's like, "Oh my god." Then
like
stop also kidnapping kids. Like, I'm like, that
yeah.
makes me worried. Like, it's like,
So like
is he like continuing the pattern of like being a predator because he
yes,
was prey, you
or
know?
does he think
Type beat.
he's saving them from something?
Right.
But
Okay,
like,
yeah.
but then I think what was wrong with Holly's life? besides, I mean, her dad kind of wasn't present, I guess,
Yeah, Ted's
but
not. Ted
but
just
he,
really cares about his bacon.
yeah,
Sorry.
that he
Right,
didn't
the whole
get. And there's a
that
thing,
bit
I
was
think it was
so
a
funny.
video on his own Instagram.
Yeah.
I guess at the premiere or whatever and he was
Oh,
just
they
eating
went to
bacon.
the, yeah, they went to the, there's a couple of them. There's actually one in King of Prussia, but they didn't go to that one. It's called, like, a Netflix house.
Yes,
So it's
that's
like
what it was.
it's a thing where they have a bunch of, like, photo op things, and you could play, like, different games, and they have,
Yeah.
like, a food court, but they brought them to the one in, like, Dallas or something, and they had, like, an event, but it was like Ted finally got his bacon.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Um, but other than that, like, there's nothing going
I
on
mean,
in.
she wasn't being abused or anything,
No. So, like,
so
what would he have? And he was also trying to go after Derek's family too
right.
and take Derek. So,
I
like,
mean, they just seemed like a bunch of rich snobs
yeah.
in his house.
I mean, I
'Cause
guess you don't know what
the mom was like, don't answer the door unless it's in some, or don't,
Jehovah
get mad unless
Witness.
it's
Yeah.
like a Jehovah Witness or a Democrat, and I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah. But it
She
makes,
said who she was right away.
yeah. And I love Erica so much. Her trying
Told
to,
you. I told you to eat your damn
but I love it too because she's smart enough to know, like, her friend. So she made
Mhm,
the pie and
mhm.
she's smart enough to know, like, chances are because we were
She's probably
beefing,
not gonna eat it.
she's probably
She's
not
probably
going to
not gonna
eat
eat it.
it. So,
Yeah.
and so when she pulled out that syringe, I was like, damn. I was like, she's so smart because she knew her friend was, like, not going to have it.
Mhm. You know
Stab
what's
her
so
right in the
funny
eye.
too? You know what's so funny too? Obviously they wrote it this way and planned it, but the scene where Mike and Lucas come to her at the school and they have her like in the hallway,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then she goes like, "You have exactly 60 seconds." Somebody counted it, and it was
Yeah.
exactly 60 seconds, and then she's like, "Time's up,
Yeah.
time to go." And somebody was like, "Damn!" Like she counted it to
Yeah.
the second.
She's like, you have to
Which
go to
maybe
Tina's
they had like
house.
a clock
Yeah.
on. Maybe they had like a clock on the side, but if not, if she was just counting that in her head, like that's pretty cool.
Yeah. And they were trying to
But
get her, like, oh, go to Tina's house. And we're not friends. Well, didn't you just talk to her like last week? We're not friends anymore. It's like
just like the
typical.
exaggerated representation of like how high school girls are.
Uh huh.
It's like, oh no, we're not speaking.
Yeah. And I
And then they
love.
kind of get into it at the table where she's like, "But you embarrassed me in front of him. Well, he should not be a dumbass." Like,
Yeah. And
can't
I
spell
love.
America without Erica.
Oh, yes. And I love. You're not dipshit, Derek. You're delightful, Derek.
I'm delightful. You know what part with him cracks me up so bad when
Yep.
he's in they put him as well, he's basically like their spy on the inside.
Yes.
Like they put
Is that
in they're like,
because they get
how are we
taken
gonna
to
get
those
it?
camps, like,
Yeah,
whatever you want to call it.
yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Like by the government, they just keep
yes.
picking these kids, which I still well they do it in like the middle of the night, right? So
Yeah.
I'm like, but how? I still don't get how the kids are being taken with like do the parents know? Are the parents letting them go? Like I'm confused by that part.
Maybe they're convincing the parents like this is the only way to keep them safe.
Right.
But it's
It's
like
gotta be
safe
that
from
because
what? Because nobody knew. I mean, I guess things did happen last season.
yeah,
So I guess it's like, well, remember what happened last year? It's happening again. Like
yeah,
we got to keep your kids safe.
yeah. I also love the scene with Robin in the radio station where she's been saying like, "Well, Hawkins, who wouldn't want to live here with it?"
Yeah, she's like,
She goes on with her our government buildings and our something something. It's just
and
like,
yeah,
who wouldn't want to live in Hawkins?
and he's just looking over like,
Oh my
really?
god,
It's like, well, I can't
I
go
can't.
against our government. So,
No, I can't. I can't take Steve at the soundboard.
oh yes,
Like
and
he's
I like,
making all the
yeah,
like putting all the sound effects on
and he has to
the
because it's
radio
very
station.
80s, so he has to like pull out the cassette to put it in a new one to push the buttons. Mm.
Uh huh. No,
I
I love the
was,
meme where it's like the apocalypse is happening, but these two refuse to stay unemployed.
I guess,
They just because no matter what, because even though
get that check,
all the
yeah.
stuff happened in season 2, they still started working at the mall with the Scoops Ahoy, and
Yep.
then after all that happened with the mall, they still got the job at the video store, and
Oh,
then after
yes,
all that
yeah,
happened, now they have the radio station. It's like these two refuse to be unemployed, meanwhile the apocalypse is going on.
yeah. Hey, get the bag, you know?
Get the bag so you can hopefully save
You're right,
it.
children.
Yeah, because like
All 8 of
who
your,
knows?
yeah.
Oh my god.
And I
I hope he
bet
gets to live out that dream. If he doesn't get to live out that dream,
I'm gonna be
I'm
so mad.
coming for the Duffer. We're going to Netflix. We're gonna go to that
Strongly
headquarters.
worded letter. Where's the Netflix
Oh,
headquarters?
there will be like protests. Like people will go to the Netflix building if they're like kill Steve.
Okay, it's
Because my
Los
thing is, why
Gatos,
give him such
California.
good of an arc? Why give him so good of an
I know.
arc if you just
Uh,
would be so upset.
but yes, it's in Los Gatos, California. So if Steve dies, we know what trip we're
The
taking.
address. No, you just read out. The address is 415.
Walloway, what is it?
415 West
Wallaby, Sydney, Australia,
40,
Sherman.
42.
Yeah.
Oh my god. But let me tell you, there are theories about how all these different people are gonna die, and I need people to just stop because some of these theories are like making sense.
I
Like the
know.
whole thing about Robin with the shock jock thing,
Yep.
they need to get away from me with that.
Yep. Yep.
They need to get away with from me with that because they're like, oh well, now she's just all of a sudden getting all this extra screen time, and she like helped Will like
Yep.
discover his
Yep.
powers, and she keeps promising to Vicky that she's gonna take her out to Enzo's, and it's like, well, where did Hop say he was gonna take Joyce before everything? And I was like, no, no, stop it,
Yep.
because it makes perfect sense. Because before everything happened at the end of season 3. Hopper goes to Joyce. He's like, "Oh, we're gonna go out to Enzo's," and then what happens?
Yes.
She's got to go to Russia to get his ass. Like, what?
Yes. And
And
the people
it
were
ends
saying
after this
that
season. We're not getting any anymore, you know. So
I
it's
know.
like,
And I saw the thing where it's like, oh, that one of the end scenes is just going to be her date that she canceled on. I forget her name, but she canceled on that poor girl like twice already. And it's going to
yeah,
be the final scene of her just at the restaurant waiting for Robin, but not knowing she's actually dead. It's like, ah, that better not be true.
I hope not. I hope not.
Who do you
But
think?
I
Who
hope
do you
not.
think will die? Because someone's dying.
There's kind of reasons for a lot of them too, for
Yeah.
different reasons. And then somebody, I gotta find it, but somebody took a screenshot of like it's a group hug, and somebody's like visibly crying. I think it's Jonathan. Jonathan's like visibly crying,
Oof.
and there's a group of people around him, and they literally like color code, like they put like because it's a big group of people, and they put who was in the group hug and then who's not there. I gotta find the actual post, but literally, like, it almost looks like, you know, when people are like putting like the play of like a football game and they're like circling it with all the
Oh
markers and
yeah.
like it literally looks like that because they're like, okay, Jonathan's here, and then Eleven's over here, and then Dustin's here, and then they're like, but wait, why is Jonathan crying? And then I'm like, okay,
Oh
I think
yeah.
there's only one character that could be killed that would make Jonathan cry, and it would be Nancy. So I'm like, don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh, I was thinking maybe he
Don't
knows.
do that.
I was thinking maybe he.
Or he sees like, what were you
Yeah.
gonna say?
Oh, I was gonna say maybe he dies, but that wouldn't make sense because he's crying.
I mean, again, this could be taken out of context. It could also be like something like he gets upset. I don't know. But again, at
Or
this point, it's like
Will,
if somebody in the show, so dumb. That would be dumb.
but I
I
feel
think it would
like
be
it
dumb
wouldn't
if he
make
killed
sense
Will.
for Will to die at this point because the
Not
last
now, no.
episode that we saw,
Like his power, he has
he got
powers now.
powers. So like him and Elle together, I think could
Yeah.
defeat Vecna. So it wouldn't make sense that
Well, then
he would.
also now they have Cal. Also now they have Callie again because they
That's
brought Callie
true.
back.
So I feel
They
like,
have the 3 of them together.
yeah, I feel like,
Honestly, of the 3 of those, it would make probably the most sense if, like, Callie died because
oh
they've been
yeah,
using her in, like, the government facility.
yeah,
So, like, if they take her out of that, chances are if some type of government comes across that, they might, like, either take her or
yeah,
kill her or try to be like, "If you don't stop doing this, we're gonna kill her." You know what I mean? So,
yeah,
like of the 3 of them with the powers, it
Yeah.
makes sense the
Yeah.
most sense if she died. I don't think Will dying makes any sense at all.
No,
If
I
they didn't give
don't.
him the
Yeah.
powers, I would say, yeah, from last season when it ended and he was feeling, like, the back of his neck again, I
Yeah.
got worried. I was like, "Oh, Vecna's gonna come after him,"
Yep.
but now that he's got the powers, it
It
doesn't
wouldn't
make
get,
sense
and I
at
don't
all.
think
Hmm.
Elle, maybe she could die if
I
she's
don't
saving
know.
somebody, but
It
I
would definitely be a sacrifice or, like, her saving someone
yes, I don't think
if
she
she
would
died.
just yeah. And
But then
then
that also wouldn't make sense because she's having all this, like, training, and she's been, like, building up her powers so much too, so it's like,
unless
why do all
she
that to kill
unless
her?
she overdoes her training and, like,
Yeah.
has a
Mm,
mishap, but
yeah.
that I feel
Oh
like it
god.
wouldn't make sense.
God. You know what would be dumb too, I think? I think killing either Hopper or Max is dumb
Yeah.
because it's kind of like we've been there before, almost.
Yeah.
Hopper especially is dumb, which is why I kind of got low key annoyed when he did
Oh,
that thing
when
where
yep.
he had like the bomb under his chest. I was like, come on! I was,
And
and
when
then
he
there was a
got
post
and then
that
when
I
he was
saw.
getting
There was
choked.
a post that I saw was like,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly that too. When he was getting choked out, and then there was a post where I saw like Joyce when she finds out that he had a bomb strapped to his chest after she went to Russia to go get his ass back.
Yeah.
It was like, I just fucking went out there to get you, and you're gonna like
Yeah.
sacrifice yourself.
Yeah.
That came kind of out of nowhere, where he
Yeah.
like had like the whole bomb strat, and he's like, if he's in there, I'm just gonna take it out. And I'm like, what? Why would you do?
No thought
You just
process. You're
got
just
back.
like, "This is what I'm gonna do."
But people
Mhm.
were also saying it was like, oh, he's between all the stuff that happened with his original like daughter passing away, and then all of like the trauma
Yeah.
from like him getting put into like Russia and going all that torture. It's like he's probably got like he just maybe doesn't even want to live, which is kind of crazy. But
But then he would
I don't
be
know.
leaving behind his
So
new
much. His
daughter,
new family.
his new family, yeah.
Yeah,
And he's
yeah,
talking
he's got
like
toys.
he's talking with Joyce and how much he loves her and how beautiful she is. For him just to do something so stupid.
Well, thank God that it wasn't Vecna in there, because then
Oh yeah.
he would have just detonated it, which ironically probably wouldn't have done anything to Vecna at all.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? It would have killed Hopper, but
Yeah.
Vecna just would have been like, okay, anyway, like,
Anyway, so back to killing.
I don't know.
That was
I'm trying
fun.
to think who else.
Yeah.
Let's go through who else.
Jonathan, I think, is likely.
Yeah. Yeah, and again, it's the whole trait of like having these plans that are not going to happen. Like that's why people are also saying that Steve might die because they have the whole scene with him and Nancy where he's like, "Oh, I want to have all these kids and I want to raise a family and I want to take them on trips in an RV." Like it's when people are like it's like a trait in shows like this, like, oh, when somebody gives like that exposition of like their plan,
Yeah.
like it never happens type
Mhm.
deal.
And he
Which is
had
again
like a
with the
great
stuff with
comeback.
Jonathan. Yeah,
So like
he really did. Because if you
yeah.
look at season one, Steve, he's bleh,
Yep.
God, asshole, like
Yep.
big time asshole. I completely forgot about the whole thing that he did because I rewatched like I didn't rewatch the whole show. I rewatched they had the cast rewatching the older seasons and I
Oh yeah.
watched those YouTube videos, which actually they're pretty lengthy. They're not like short, but so they go through a lot of like the main plot points and I forgot the whole scene of like him like with like Nancy like putting the whole thing like Nancy's a slut like on the
Yep.
like marquee of like the movie theater and I'm like if now Steve like saw that he'd be like ew like he'd be like
Yeah.
disgusted with
So
himself.
I would feel so bad
So
if
he's
he
come so
died.
far.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ugh.
because they gave him such a good arc. I'm gonna be really fucking annoyed if he does.
Yeah. I can't. He better not.
But the Jonathan stuff too kind of makes sense because of the whole thing with Murray with the engagement ring.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah, also has a plan. Like he's
yeah,
gonna do
yeah.
this.
Like I could also see them. I could see him asking Nancy, and Nancy literally having the ring on her finger, and then him like dying shortly after that,
Yes. Or her
and then her
saying
just
no.
looking down. Oh, God, that would be so awkward. That'd be so fucking awkward and weird.
How about we wait until we make it out of here and then one of
Yeah,
them just
right,
dies?
right. Oh, Yeah, oh my god. Or he doesn't ask her at all, right? Like, he doesn't get the courage to do it, and then he dies, and then Nancy comes across it later. Wouldn't that be devastating
Yes.
if she, like, saw it later and she was like, "Oh my god," like,
Yeah.
realized it after?
Or like
Oh, that would be
if
so
he's
sad.
dying and he knows he's not gonna make it, so he goes to Steve and says, like, take care of her. So he gives
Like,
Steve
on
the
me, oh my
ring.
god. He gives him, like, his blessing to,
Yeah,
like
like
like,
mo- I'm not making it. Like make make sure she's okay.
like a scene of, like, him, like he's, like, badly hurt or something, like how when Eddie was talking to, like, Dustin where he's like, "I didn't
Yes.
run away this time." Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh.
I just relived that scene in my
Hmm.
Jesus Christ.
And there's theories that
Also they better not kill Steve because they can't fucking do that to Dustin. That's be
he,
really
yeah,
fucking fucked up.
that
He's still going through it with, like, the stuff with Eddie. Also, I love how nobody's, like no offense, but, like, I know that there's a lot of shit going on, but he's also kinda keeping it in, and Steve's the only one that's, like, recognizing, like, a change in him,
yes,
and I don't like that. I don't know if they're just, like, getting older and they're just not all, like I don't know. I can't believe, like, one of the other guys, like, didn't say something like, "Hey, man," like, there's hasn't been a scene maybe there will be in the next part, but
yeah,
I need a scene where they talk to him about what happened with Eddie, because I feel like nobody's talking about it,
yes,
and it's kind of getting on my nerves because he's clearly different
yes.
in his
The struggles.
personality,
Yeah,
and I feel like nobody's like
you can't see
maybe
how
he's, like, kinda
angry he
pushing them away.
is.
Exactly.
The
Like,
fact
Steve
that like
that's why, again, you show how connected he is with Steve, because Steve's the only one noticing a difference in him,
yes,
and he knows it's because of Eddie, and even when he's the only one that he couldn't lie to about the, getting beat up.
yep,
'Cause the other when he, he's, like, gone for, like, a whole part of an episode, and they don't he finally shows back up, like,
and they're all
everybody's like,
mad at
"Where's
him
Dustin?"
for not showing
Yeah,
up on time. It's
they're all
like
like he's like
you
you know
don't.
what's crazy, though? Getting mad at somebody when they know the type of situations that they've been in, like, the type of emergency, like,
Yeah.
situations, and then they think that he just bailed. Like,
Do you not see
like,
his
in their
face? Something clearly
my thing is
happened.
too, it's like well, that's what I mean, if some also, like you guys are trying to track down somebody that brainwashes people and kills them, and somebody's missing for a prolonged amount of time, and you think they just bailed?
Yeah. Your first thought should be
That
worry
didn't
that
make
he
any
got
sense.
got. But
Yeah,
no, you're
yeah,
like you didn't show up on time. I could have been dead.
yeah, and then they fully well, I don't know, maybe they're just, like, not saying I don't know, the 3 guys, like, Lucas, Mike, and Will is it Will? Who
Yeah.
else? Like,
Yeah.
it's like a couple of them standing there. They fully believe him when he's like, "Oh, I fell off my bike." Like, they don't
Yeah.
Steve was the only one that was like,
Yeah, that's not
"Huh, so you fell off your bike and then you fell" he's like, "What, did you fall on?" Like, he completely, like,
yes.
immediately questions him, and then he knows immediately, he's like, "Oh, this was so and so and his goons, wasn't it?" Like, he
Yeah.
immediately says it because he knows that he can't lie to
And
him,
even
so
when like he's wearing the shirt and they fight him, they're just like
yeah,
they don't seem to care. They're just like you're gonna get yourself hurt.
yeah,
It's like
yeah,
that's all you have to say.
I don't know.
Like my friend died.
I don't love their attitudes towards
No.
him about, like also, like, wearing the I don't know, maybe they're, like, now so scared of certain things that they're, like, almost conforming, but it almost seems unlike them to be like, "Hey, you shouldn't be wearing that shirt because 'cause you're gonna get yourself killed." Because 'cause they've
Yeah.
always been like, "What? We stand up for, like, what we" well, he
Yeah.
says it to them too, he's like, "What? We're always known for standing up for what we believe in." It's
And
like,
like
"What are you
being
talking about?"
ourselves.
Like
Yeah.
yeah. But at least they did have that scene at the lockers with him where they do come up to the guy and some of the dialogue is kind of cheesy, I'm not
Oh
gonna
yeah.
lie. When Mike's like, "Oh, and this asshole," like
Yeah.
his
He's
dialogue was
trying, yeah.
cracking me up. Like some of the you could it's it's funny too. It's probably because they're so much older than the roles that they're playing too.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's
So
been
the
10
dialogue
years. Yeah.
yeah, but that's what I mean too. But the dialogue also like comes off. It's a great show, obviously, but some of the dialogue does come off as a little corny because they're playing so much older than what they are.
Oh yeah.
So like when they're like, "This asshole, go back to Loserville and take your friends with you."
Yeah, it's so
Some of it,
cringy.
it's not exactly that, but
Yeah.
oh my god.
I can't.
But I did laugh at the line when Lucas comes up to the guy and he's like, "Do you remember when my sister?" What does he say? Like, "Do you remember when my sister hit you in the balls and you couldn't something?"
Yeah,
He's
you
like,
couldn't regulate.
I'll pop them like water balloons."
Yes, that was funny.
I was like, "The Sinclair siblings don't play."
Yes.
Oh my god. And
I
I can
feel
also, you
like
know what I could also see as far as the death? I could see Lucas sacrificing himself for Max. I don't want it to
oh,
happen.
yeah, no.
No,
But there was
but
that one
if
scene
he's gonna ever if he would die, that would be the context. He would definitely be sacrificing himself for Max.
and the one scene, like, we haven't seen the episode yet, but the one scene was
Mhm.
him carrying her outside of the hospital.
Right.
So I'm like, is she dead and he's carrying her out? Because she looks limp, like she's just laying there.
Mhm.
Or, like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want, no, I can't. I don't want him to die because of Max. Unless he dies saving his sister.
Oh
That would
god.
also be incredibly sad.
That would be wild because Erica would not strike me as the kind of person that would need anybody to
Oh, no.
die saving her.
No.
You know what
She,
other post I had, like, killed me? Um, they said with her and, like, Pennywise, they were like, "Oh my god, if Erica was in, Derry, she would've had that place all cleared, like, in
oh,
2
yeah, she
days."
would have kicked his ass. Like,
She would've
well, because
well, 'cause Penny
in that movie anyway, and I never
Mhm,
understood it in some ways, because towards the
mhm.
end, and then the original, it's like this too. He just feeds off of like their fears, and then the way to get him is just to say horrible things to him, right? They like,
Yeah,
oh, you're so small, or stupid little
yeah.
things
Or
like that.
you have no friends, you're not you
Y-
know what I mean? Like,
yes,
nobody likes you.
and it shrinks him so much. So I feel like it took them a whole movie, two technically if you split it, but like the first one was one movie. It took you a whole how long to get him. Erica would have done it in 2 seconds.
Yeah,
Like she would have took
Erica
one
would've
look at him
cleared
and he would have
Pennywise in
shrunk.
2
Like
Yeah. I gotta watch that show that came out because maybe
oh
it'll because all I've been hearing about it is that it is brutal. That's all I'm hearing.
yes. I have not
Brutal
watched it, but
brutal
I've
death,
heard
like,
those things
every
too.
episode.
Yes.
Brutal death, like, every episode.
What's
That's
it
all I'm
on
hearing.
HBO?
And it's all ki yeah, and it's all kids. Like, that's all I'm hearing, so it's like, "Ooh." And I'm like
I
but
yeah.
I think the last episode premiered tonight, so now you can just there's not gonna be any more, like, newer
No.
I don't know if they're doing, like, another season, but I think the last episode, like, premieres tonight, and they've been doing, like, weekly episodes.
Oof. I
So we'll
definitely
see.
yeah. I
Oh
think
god.
yeah, I think Jonathan's probably my guess.
Yeah,
Either saving Nancy or just dying in general.
yeah.
Steve, maybe, but I hope not. And I think, given everything, Robin's probably dying.
I know, that theory was just well, they said the whole thing about the shock jock, because
Yep.
shock jock is the next episode, and shock jock is, like, a term for a radio host that constantly, like, goes against, like, the government, like, almost like a rebel type
Yes.
and I'm like, "Well, what is she doing?" She's literally hosting a radio show, giving them codes to help with their things that are going
Yes.
against the government, so I'm like,
Also, there's an episode.
if she
Um.
doesn't die, she's definitely getting really close to it
Oh
in
yeah.
the next episode.
There's is the list of the other episodes out right?
Yeah, yeah. I gotta find it, but
Because there's an
I
episode.
think we're getting 4? We're either getting 3 or 4 episodes. I mean, probably 4 if they split it the same way.
Oh, it doesn't list unless it. Let's see. Trying to think.
I'm trying to there's also
Oh
one that's
yeah.
called, like, Escape from Camazotz, which I'm like,
So,
"Huh?"
do you know what Camazot is?
Isn't it the thing from The Wrinkle in Time? Isn't that the same like, the Wrinkle in Time
Oh,
allegory that they've been
I
using?
don't Actually, no. I heard Camazot. I'll look it up. Camazot is in Mayan mythology. It's the death
Oh,
bat,
yeah, I think I have.
terrorizing
It's
the
the
underworld and famously depicting the Mayan hero twin, whatever. So it says he represents night, sacrifice, and death, appearing as monstrous human sized bats that emerge from the caves, feeding on blood and embodying primal fears, also appearing in Stranger Things.
yeah,
There's a theory that because it's the escape from Camazot, that Eddie comes back because he was killed by all the
by
bats.
bats, by the bats. Yeah,
Yep, that's
that would eat.
so.
That
That's
would
episode
eat.
6.
It really would.
So we got
It would
three
eat.
episodes in volume 2,
Damn, not four. Damn.
and then the last one is
As the
31st.
finale.
Yeah, called The Right Side Up.
God, 8 altogether. That's crazy.
That's nuts.
Also, I don't know if this has any type of. I think they broke the pattern now with season 5, but I know I don't think this means anything really, but they had back and forth between like season 1, 2, 3, and 4. They went back and forth from having 8 and 9 episodes, and I just thought
Oh,
that was interesting because I'm like, is there something about like 1989 that we gotta be, maybe who knows? I
oh,
mean,
I didn't think
they
about it.
got me reading, they got me reading into
Yes.
everything with the way they are,
Yep.
because the Duffer Brothers constantly are like read into everything, like they're like, no, nothing's coincidence, like you know what I mean? So it's like they broke the pattern now with 5 because they've done 8 episodes, like 2
Yeah.
seasons in a row. But if you look, like, how you go on the Netflix stream where it says like the different seasons and it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Like I noticed it because it was very prominent. There was
Yeah.
like 8, 9, 8, 9, and then I was like, huh,
Yeah.
interesting. I'm like, just maybe this will come in handy later. Who
Yes.
knows? Maybe it means absolutely
Oh
nothing and
no,
they're
but
just trying to throw people.
I think way too into things now.
Uh-huh. Well, they even had the line in the show where, and I'm like thinking about it the same way, where Lucas is like, I don't know about you guys, but I don't believe in coincidences, not anymore. Like he's,
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, because what? I can't.
Yeah.
God.
And I saw so here's another fact. The Duffer Brothers asked Warner Brothers if they could direct a remake of it, and Warner Brothers said no. Could you imagine?
If they wanted to do the one that came out in like 2017
Yeah.
instead of the guy. Oh,
I
okay.
could kind of see it.
I could see it too
Yeah.
because of the era. They were like, no, go back to your little
Yeah.
Netflix show. They're like,
And then it says
no.
Netflix wanted to shoot seasons 3 and 4 back to back, but the Duffer Brothers and their executive producers said no.
Wild.
That's wild.
That is wild. And then it went to some guy that I don't know who he is.
Yeah.
And Andy Muschietti, I think his
Oh.
name is. I
Mhm.
don't know. But that would have been wild if they directed it, because then they would have been directing Finn in 2 different projects.
Yeah.
That's wild. I don't know. Hmm. I wonder if they're gonna. I mean, they have the. There's not much out there about it, but there's gonna be. I don't know if it's coming this year or next year, but there's also gonna be like an animated like spinoff. Have you heard
Oh.
about this?
No.
Yeah, there's gonna be like it's been confirmed, but I don't know who's. Let me look it up and see if there's any. Yeah, there's gonna be a thing called Stranger Things Tales from '85 coming to Netflix in 2026, set between. Oh, it's not new. Well, I mean it's new, but it's not ahead of time. It's set between seasons 2 and 3, featuring the main kids tackling new monsters with animated freedom. Executive produced by the Duffer Brothers and Eric Robles. The series promises classic '80s cartoon vibe, allowing for imaginative stories and expanded lore. So
Interesting.
probably gonna be a lot of, like, filler type cartoon,
Yeah.
maybe a little bit less intense type things because 'cause they're younger, but
Oh, yeah.
maybe it'll be a lot more stuff about them playing, like, D&D, like, going into lore about characters from D, you know what I mean? Because they
Yeah.
can even if they're not, like, in the actual situations, they can with a cartoon, they can turn it into, like, they're playing D&D, then all of a sudden these monsters are here, you know what I mean? So there's a lot that they can do with that.
Yeah,
So that might be cool.
that'd be interesting.
Hey, I even if it's not, like, new, ahead of the other stuff we know, I'm still gonna watch
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, just the setting, a winter in Hawkins ooh, winter, that'll be interesting. A Winter in Hawkins, 1985, bridging between seasons 2 and 3 with the beloved core group. Oh, 11 is included also, so it's 11, Mike, Will, Dustin, and Lucas face new upside down threats and mysteries. Okay.
Interesting.
Inspired by 80s Saturday morning cartoons. Oh, the animation looks pretty cute, honestly. I don't think they have a full, like, trailer, but they just have, like, a picture. Who is that in the back? Is that supposed to be Max? Must be. Yeah, there's another girl in the picture. It must be Max. Because who else would it be? But I'm about to send you the animation. It looks pretty good.
Ooh.
Did you have any other favorite, like, parts of the new season?
I did love how drunk Holly. No, but I love because as drunk as she was down to fight for her kids, and I
Oh
just
god,
love
yeah.
that.
She's like, stay away from my
It
child.
gave
So
off
stay away from my daughter.
it gave off Molly Weasley vibes.
Yeah, people were comparing it to us, and
Yep.
she's like, not my daughter, you bitch.
Yes, and
like that.
I love it. She was drunk, but she was ready to fight. And she broke that wine glass and was like ready to
That
fight.
was we we both said, me and Craig when we watched it, we both said, "Oh shit!" like out loud
Uh
when she
huh.
did that
Uh huh.
because I was like, damn, she was, and it. You know what was hilarious though? How long she took to hear what was going
Oh
on. I was
yeah.
like, bro,
I feel
bro.
like that's very typical
Oh
in like
yeah, it's like really
TV.
typical, but it's like how thick are those walls that like you're in the bath? I mean, maybe she was like, did she have the stereo all the way up? Like, how
Oh,
loud is
maybe.
like
Yeah.
Fernando by ABBA being played that you can't hear your
Yes.
daughter's like room being torn
And
apart and she's like screaming?
I love how Mr. Wheeler's just out like in his yard playing golf.
You know what's hilarious? I thought at first that he was on
The
like another
course.
golf course, like
Yeah.
remote somewhere. He's just outside in the
Yep. And I love how he's the first one to notice. Like meanwhile, it's
Yeah,
happening inside the house.
and
And
Karen doesn't notice.
yeah, and then I love even when Holly was like, "No, there's something here," and she's like, "I think it's just like a bad. You're
She's
fine."
you haven't. Didn't she say something like you had a bad dream? And she's
Yes.
Mom, no.
No.
Oh my god. Also, I think it's hilarious that before, when I would hear the song "Fernando" by ABBA, I would associate it with Mamma Mia, but now I'm gonna always associate it with this.
Yes.
Like this. Leave it to Stranger Things to just have like the most grotesque, like scary
Yep.
thing happening while a
Running up
like
the hills.
lighthearted song.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Or like a lighthearted song.
Yep.
Like, oh my god.
I was just like, oh, when she broke that glass and she was ready to fight, I'm like, you're
Wait
gone.
for
You're
her
a
baby.
goner. Yeah. I was like, there's no way you're going to live.
Yeah.
But
Well,
once she did,
I
she's
thought
technically,
her and Ted were gone.
yeah.
Like for real.
But I love how they don't mention Ted too much.
Yeah.
Besides, like when they first get to the
Show him
hospital.
they just
Um,
show him like vaguely in the hospital
yeah.
bed. Like they show him like once.
Yeah.
And they
Screw
don't even
him,
show the kid. They don't even show like Mike and Nancy don't even go to
Yeah. The whole time they're like, let's talk to mom. And they probably just assumed he's a goner anyway. And they're like, well, mom's the only one that's going to be able to actually help us.
Oh, and you know what else was so funny? Like the big goat to the mom, and she's like, again, suspension of disbelief, because again, it's like you gotta just go with it. It's fictional, but like I just find it hilarious that they're like, oh, she almost died, and she can't speak. Oh, here, write it.
If she can't speak and she almost fucking died, she's not going to be able to write anything. She did, though.
Like that was like you had. I know,
Yeah.
but you had that was another part where you had like again. be like, "Oh, wait, this is, like, fictional, you gotta
Yes.
suspend your disbelief," but it was just so funny how they were like, "Oh, can you write?" And then the mom's like she, like, nods her head, I'm like
And then of course when she wrote Henry, I was like, "What the fuck?" I was
Oh,
like, "Oh my god."
I knew that
Oh, I didn't
immediately,
for some reason.
as soon as you didn't pick up on that right away?
No. I don't know
I
why I didn't pick it up, but
as soon as Holly was standing and I saw the feet, like, at the gate as soon as I saw it at the gate, I knew it was him. I was like,
oh,
"Who's gonna go after, like, a little kid?" I'm like,
that's true.
"Vecna." I'm like,
Yeah.
you know?
And then I
But
love
it was
when
daggy though when she did write, like,
yes.
Henry. I was like, "Oh my god."
And I love when they're trying to convince the nurse and she wouldn't say yes. So they dressed
Yeah.
up as a nurse and a patient and she's like you just gotta like limp and act like and he's limping and she's like, "What kind of limping is that?"
It's like, "It's a limp, it's a regular limp." I
Yeah.
don't
I thought it was a pretty good limp, but she's like, "What is that?" And she's like, "It's just a regular limp." Like,
It's nice to see Nancy and Mike interacting again
yes.
because I feel like they haven't talked in, like, 3
Yeah, 3 seasons. It's been
Well, they usually only talk, like, in the beginning of each season when they have, like, a random breakfast scene where it's like, "Uh-huh, dingus," and then they just don't
yes.
talk
Yep.
or like, "Alright, asshole," like, they don't talk to each
Yeah.
other except for, like, a random breakfast scene at the table, and then they go to school.
Yeah.
I also like the consistency of, like, and somebody put a compilation of this on TikTok, the compilation of each, first episode of each season being Mike being late for something.
Yes. Yep.
Like, each one he's like, "Alright, come in," like, he's, like, late consistently each time.
Yeah.
I also cracked the fuck up at that scene when he was knocking on the door and he thought it was Nancy, and then he's like, "I'm gonna take a piss on the floor," and then Joyce just opens the door and he's like, "Oh, hi, Miss Bar."
Yes.
And then I realized, I'm like, "Wait, why are they all, like," and then I realized, "Oh, yeah, they're all, like, staying there because I forgot that they were remember, they were out in California, and then they had to end up, like, coming back there, so they're just all, like, staying in the Wheeler house.
Yep.
Oh my god.
When are they gonna leave?
Yeah. And then Ted's like, "We gotta talk to them," and then Karen's like, "Well, what am I gonna do? Throw them out on the street?"
Yeah.
And then it's like, kinda makes sense because it's like they don't have a home right now
Yeah.
'cause they sold their house in Hawkins and they went out to California.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I like the little moments that they can fit in, like, just, like, the nonchalant moments in the middle of, like, the apocalypse happening outside. Oh god.
Do you have any statuses to end off the night?
I do. I do. I mean, it's kind of what do I technically have? I mean, I know this date in 2011, I was in New York watching Mary Poppins, so there's that. I
Oh,
just said,
nice.
"Watching Mary Poppins." It was like a high school, like, trip,
Oh, yeah.
but as far as something funny too, I'll share this. I don't think it's an actual, still an ad, like, it was literally in, like, our local, like, public transit, and it's hilarious because this was somebody's actual name. I don't think it's not used anymore, but the way this guy thought that it was not gonna cause him any problems, like, in Sully, there was literal, like, ads on, like, the subway and the buses for a lawyer, and do you wanna know and this was from, like, 2011, so I was, like, posting it when I first saw it, but do you wanna know what this guy's name was? And he didn't change it, spelled the exact same way, and he probably got so many fucking insane phone calls, but there was a there was a lawyer, and his name was literally Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber Esquire, and he was literally, like,
Oh,
had I'm not kidding, like, it's I don't know if his website is still active, but it
let me
says,
see.
"In
Justin.
Pennsylvania and New Jersey, call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. No fee until I win you money. Any accident, any injury, any legal question, any court appearance. Justin Bieber Esquire." And then he
Yeah,
had
it's
it's
still a
spelled the
thing.
same
J.
fucking way.
Bieber Law, LLC.
Bro, come on. Like, no offense, but, like, this wasn't, like, a thing, like, it's not like we saw this on buses, like, before he was famous, like, before Justin Bieber
Oh,
was
yeah.
famous or anything like that. This popped up, like, right around when we were in high school, like, around, like, 20 like I'd say started to see the ads again. I don't see them anymore, so maybe he just got berated so bad that he's like, I can't fucking.
Yeah.
He's like, maybe I'll just have my website. I don't know if he's still practicing. I don't know,
Oh, it
but
seems like he is. Well, the
it
website's still
seems
up.
like it. I know, but it was all over, like, for a while, like, all over, like, buses, like, the subway, you would see it, and it was just man, I can't imagine the phone calls that this guy must have but,
Ah,
like, I posted that from 2011, and I think I just posted the picture of the ad, and then I was like, "Ah, ha, ha, no way," like, something like that. I just think it's so funny. Like, what?
his website's still up. J. Bieber Law
Justin Bieber
LLC. This you want done right.
this you want done right?
Yeah,
Is that what
this
it's
comma you want done right.
okay.
Look
Okay.
for an ad around Philadelphia.
Yeah,
Interesting.
he has a
You
4.0 rating, so that's pretty good, I guess.
honestly,
Oh,
you
now he makes it a point. Hey, I will note this difference because it's not on the original flyer. It just says Justin Bieber Esquire, but the main thing of the website it does say Justin M
and Bieber.
Bieber.
Yes, yes. Not to confuse.
Well, he probably maybe he got so many phone calls and then he was like, "All right, I'll put my fucking middle
I
initial up
know.
there." Like, really? That's a sin. But yeah, that was my main like memories. I had the thing about me seeing New York and then just that. 'Cause that was just, like,
So,
an ongoing joke for a while.
so I'm
That's what we
looking
would,
at
like
the reviews, right, for
yeah.
Justin M. Bieber Esquire.
Uh-huh.
So most of the, some good, some not great, per usual. Like, but the one 5 years ago, love Justin Bieber, heart. I don't think you know what Justin Bieber you're talking about.
No, no,
And then it
another
says,
review
so
on
another
Google.
review got 5 stars. This is not Justin Bieber, the singer. LMAO. If you thought this was him, then search up the singer instead.
No,
But when you
there's
search,
2 well, there's
like,
2 different reviews. Well, there's 2 different reviews. They're both one's from 9 years ago and one's from 10 years ago. One says, "Because I love Justin Bieber's new song, Sorry."
I love
She
the
just
songs of
rated him, like,
JB. Finally, I find Justin Bieber. I am your
"I'm your
biggest fan
biggest
ever.
fan ever."
I love him a lot. But they're giving him so many good reviews just for doing that, though. So
Oh my
honestly,
god, you know it's so bad too though if you go to the Google review the reviews there's one option that says all and then there's another one that says songs. Like leave this guy alone. He's not a
there's one that just
singer.
says, "Hey, Justin, finally got your address after so many try." They're
It's
gonna
just yeah.
show. I was crying when I saw
Oh
him. I love Justin Bieber. The period in between each word. 1 star review. You're so cute.
this
The
is
1 star
I
review
love
of a
him.
saying you're
Oh my god.
so cute.
No, that keeps getting worse the more you go down.
Yep.
No. No,
Because I
this
love Justin
guy.
Bieber's new song. Sorry. Oh, that's yeah. I love Justin Bieber. A
Oh my
passionate
god,
fan.
I
What's
forgot that
is the number?
I read that review and I forgot that he had a song named Sorry, and I thought the
Oh.
person was apologizing for
Oh, I
putting that
thought so
review,
too. But Sorry did
but
come out. Wait, when did Sorry come out? It came out
why wouldn't this guy change his name? You know?
2015. So yeah, it was 10 years ago.
Why wouldn't this guy change his name?
But I love this one. I love Justin Bieber, a passionate fan. What is the number? Question mark, question mark. And then underneath it says
What's
translated
the
by
number?
Google. See original Hebrew.
Okay.
Justin Bieber is
Why
cool. 5 stars.
no.
Um, big.
If I was that guy, I would have changed my
It says
name.
mistake. I loved you, but I just love Harry Styles. 5 stars. I just love that. How can
Just
you
going
not
into
know
address.
you're in literally? But when I'm
There's
looking
no
at it,
way.
like there's no way you don't know.
Either this guy is not online, like he's not online.
He can't be chronically online.
There's no way. I would have definitely changed my name by now. I would
Wait,
have definitely have just gone like if he's got like a middle name, right? Like his name is like Justin and his middle name's like I don't know, like Justin J, like Justin Ray or something.
yeah.
I would have like gone by that instead of the
But I
you
just
know what I
love
mean?
it because how do you not know your when I looked at the reviews and I clicked on like all reviews, it says J. Bieber Law LLC. So when you're writing a
Oh my
review,
god.
how are you not writing a review? How do you not know you're writing a review for a lawyer and you just think it's Justin Bieber? Love your songs. Sorry, I like his hair and abs. I just
Can you
can't.
imagine that's like a review of a lawyer? I like his hair and
I like his hair and abs. 5 stars.
he didn't win my case.
I didn't win my case, but he's got nice hair and abs. A good singer. 5 stars.
I there's no I really wonder
He's. I
if
was
I
crying
even
when I
changed his
saw
name.
him. I just love. I love you, number one fan. I
Or maybe he thought like he's
just
like maybe did he think maybe I'm gonna get more clients by having I
no, but
wonder
he's
if his
obviously he's been around longer than Justin Bieber, so like
yeah,
he
but it's just
probably
an unfortunate
yeah.
coincidence.
But then you know how things like people spell things wrong. So like
Yeah.
it's spelled Birber, Justin Bieber,
Oh no.
Justin Bieber.
Oh god.
Finally, I found Justin Bieber. I'm your biggest fan ever. I just love these. They're just so funny. And then this one just says, um, very good. Very good with 1 star. Translated by Google. See original. Spanish. It's cracking me up.
Do you have any memories now
Oh,
that we went down that rabbit hole?
let me see. Also, does he not look at his reviews? Maybe not. But you would
Maybe
think,
not, but if he's
like
got
us,
somebody in charge of the if he's got someone else
yeah.
in charge of them, then they're not doing a good job.
And you would also think if this is a legitimate business, you would kind of want to look at the reviews because what if it's like 2 stars and you don't realize it?
Yeah,
So you
I
probably
don't
would want to look at the reviews at some point. Um,
he's either maybe the website makes it look like he's practicing, but he's not, or like there's something else. I don't know, but I just don't know how.
it's so.
I understand that he had the
Oh
name
wait,
before
no,
he
it
got
says
famous, but I would have definitely changed it. I would have definitely changed it. Or gone by something else. Like again, just go by your like first and middle name. Like again, if your middle name's like Ray, like go by Justin Ray, lawyer, or something
yes.
like that.
So his name, of course. So there's a Y article on him. Um,
Really?
so it
Like
says,
WHYY?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So meet Justin Bieber, the Philadelphia lawyer. Um, Facebook might have shut down his page, but at least everyone can now pronounce attorney Justin Bieber's name correctly. You've seen his ads on Set the Roots, no doubt wondering how
Mhm.
Bieber the lawyer is coping with sharing his name with the teen pop star. It's no longer a mystery, as the Philadelphia Business Journal gave the lawyer a call to hear about his experience as a young attorney trying to get clients while competing for recognition with this guy. And then there's a link to this guy. And when you click the link, it's just Justin Bieber pictures.
It's not
Just
helping. It's not helping.
so his
It's not
middle
helping
name
his
is
case.
Matt, Matte. Justin Matt Bieber is 33 and working at Center City's Clearfield, Kofsky, and Penny's, where aside from handling firm clients, he's working on getting his own.
Okay.
And now it looks like
Well,
he has,
at least he doesn't just independently work. Like at least he can say like, "Oh, I'm under these." You know what I mean? Like I'm
yeah,
under like, "Oh, this something." He maybe he gets more clients that way by saying like, "Oh, I'm one of the." Because a lot of times, like if you apply, I don't know exactly how it works. Thank God I've been fortunate enough that I didn't need a lawyer for anything in my life yet.
yeah,
Like fingers crossed that it never happens because that costs a lot of money. But
mm-hmm,
like I think what
yeah,
it is you go to a certain like law. Is it an agency? Is it
yeah.
I
I
don't know.
think
But then maybe within that like. he's a personal injury lawyer, it sounds like, so maybe it's like, oh, if they get a client, like, "I'm under, like, so and so law," and then they go like, "Oh, well, you can work with Justin because it's personal," you know?
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Um, and it just
I'm just like,
says,
"Damn." I'll
uh,
never forget seeing those ads and every single like, if there was someone on the bus that was, like, a teenager or, like, a young adult, best believe that they always brought attention to
oh,
that
yes.
ad on the bus,
And I love it because
like,
it
girls
says,
especially.
I mean, he doesn't work there now. He has his own firm. But at that place, it says the firm handles medical and legal malpractice cases, plus some general work. No recording contracts. Can't.
They thought they were funny with that one.
I thought they were doing something. But he's 33 and Justin Bieber is 31. So he's actually around the same age.
Yeah.
So I was going to say he hasn't really been around. I guess, yeah, he hasn't really been around long enough. I guess he probably was in school when Justin Bieber was popping off in
Wild.
his baby days, So that's funny. I can't stop thinking about that now.
I
Just
know.
imagine having that last name.
I used to think about it was so that when if you had like a really like shitty day, if I had like a really shitty day at school or something, or like I would see the ads for probably like about a span of like maybe like 4 or 5 years. So like if you had like a shitty ass day and then you got on like a SEPTA bus and you saw one of those ads, like instantly your day
Yeah.
was better. It was just so funny.
uh,
And but I also feel bad for the guy because it's like he kept his number, like, publicly on there, and this was, like, being advertised on, like, public buses and the subway, like,
oh, yeah.
I don't know if he was in charge of his own phone calls, like, you just know he just got some fuck-ass calls, like,
Yeah.
constant or just, like, he picks up the phone and it's just, like, a teenage girl, "Oh my god, I love you.
I love your abs and hair.
I love
He's
your
like,
abs."
I'm a lawyer. He does it all. So my
Oh.
status, very boring. Very boring status. I feel like,
I didn't mean to
oh no. I
steal the
just, that was
thunder
the
with
best thing I've heard all day. So now when I'm having a bad day, I'm just going to look up Justin Bieber Esquire and just laugh and read the reviews because that's funny. I just, I love how almost all of them don't realize.
The majority
Yeah.
of the reviews are they think they're that's even funnier
They
than the
probably
fact
don't
that
know
he
what an
has his name.
Esquire is. And so they probably just think it's like a
Well, it's
fancy
probably
music
like
term. Yeah.
the reviews are from like 10 years ago, so it was definitely girls that were like or
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't want to generalize and just say it was girls. Fans that were probably like too young to be on the internet, like just like
Yes.
literally like 10, 12 years old, just like writing.
Yeah. And they probably have no idea what an Esquire is.
Like, when
But
I was on
yeah.
a like, when I was really young and I was on a fan site for, like, Josh Hutcherson, and I thought that I was, like, emailing there's no way.
Yeah. But
You know what
back
I
then
mean?
it's like, you really think you're
But you
doing
know what I mean?
something.
Like, you think it's a
Yeah.
fan site, and even the closest it would be, like, to whoever his agent or whatever, but it's like you thought like, it was like, "Email me," and it was like, "Oh my god, I'm emailing Josh
Yeah.
Hutcherson." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
That's so funny.
oh my god.
All right. So, oh, uh, 15 years ago, and
Uh-huh.
I thought this was cool at the time.
Yeah.
15 years ago, August 25th, 2010, got a new phone, the Solstice. Do you remember the Solstice?
No. What is
Oh,
that?
hold
Hold
on.
on.
It
The
was the
solstice.
coolest thing.
I gotta put phone after because it just thinks I mean, like, the solstice, like, phone.
Now, was it cool
Mm.
for its
Let
time?
me see.
So it was kind of
Oh,
like
okay.
it wasn't a
I've
sidekick,
definitely
but
seen
it
this
did the
before.
same thing as a sidekick where you can
You flip the keyboard?
I can flip it sideways and use like long ways, or they had the standard old style of the keyboard, and if I flipped it up,
Right. And then
and
it also had, like, a touchscreen, it looks like,
yep,
too, right?
mm-hmm,
So, really, it was, like, 3 functioning, like, it had the
yes,
flip up for the for the number keys, flip
Yep.
to the side for the keyboard, like the
The
full letter
keyboard. Yep.
keyboard, and then also the touchscreen.
Touchscreen.
Honestly, probably at the time, the coolest thing of the 3 was probably the touchscreen, because
Oh
when we started
yeah.
having touchscreens, we were like, "Oh my god,
Because
this is
I did
crazy."
not. I got an iPhone when I was a freshman in college. So this was
I didn't
probably.
have when did I have an iPhone?
So I
I'm trying to
think
think. I was
this
like a
was.
junior. I wasn't that, like, much sooner than what you got. I
Yeah.
probably got my first iPhone when I was, like, a junior,
Yeah.
maybe, like, in high school, so it's not like, I remember I was in, like I remember when kids had, like, full on, like, iPhones in, like, freshman year, and then I was, like, sitting there with my, like, Verizon, like,
Yes.
a similar phone to, like, this, like, it still says, like, a similar thing, but it was just I think it just did the side. It was like a
Oh yeah.
touchscreen, but then it did the side keyboard, and that
Yeah.
was it. Do you ever know anybody that has Sidekick?
No.
I did. In my high
Oh, but
school, too.
that was the coolest thing
That was
too.
really cool.
Yep.
I honestly still think it's cool the way the keyboard like the screen flipped. Like it didn't just like it
Yes.
didn't just slide up.
Yep.
It fully like flipped around. Like
Mhm.
it was kind of like fucking cool. I was just but I was happy that I didn't have it because I probably would have like broke it just like constantly doing like the flipping of the screen.
Yeah.
My luck, I
I.
would have just like broke it.
Oh yeah. But that for its time, like that was the most innovative thing.
Yeah, there was a lot of like cool phones. Do you
Oh
remember?
yeah.
I don't know if it was Verizon or something like that. There used to be a phone that was called the Chocolate.
What?
I don't know if you
The.
ever heard of it. It was called like it had like it came in like a couple different colors. Like there was like chocolate, and then
Oh
if it was like in
yes.
the red, it
Yes.
was called like cherry chocolate. And then I think there was like a green version of it, and it was like mint chocolate. And then it was
Yes. Yes.
basically just like a very simple like touchscreen, but it just the look of it was like so sleek that people
Yes.
were like,
It
"Oh
was
my god, you got the
LG.
new." It was LG.
Yes.
Okay.
But yeah,
Yeah.
because it kind of
Do
gives
you
off
remember
like
this?
an iPod vibes, and then you can flip the
Yeah.
keyboard up. That's cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there was like I don't know what the blue version of it was, but there was like a light blue,
Yep.
there was a red, there was like a dark brown slash black, and then a white, and then I think there were like chocolate, cherry chocolate, white chocolate, and then I don't know what the blue one was
Yeah.
called, blue chocolate. I don't know. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Maybe that was the one that they called mint chocolate because it was like a
Oh, maybe
minty blue almost. But yeah, I remember that. And the razor.
the Razor.
Oh my
That
god,
was yeah.
that was a cool phone. One of my best friends had a razor phone, and I really wanted one.
Oh, it
She had,
was.
like she had the, like, bright pink, like, razor
Oh,
phone,
the
and I,
pink
like,
one.
wanted that one. Yeah, I wanted that one so bad.
I'm gonna look
Oh
up the
my
colors. The
god.
chocolate phone colors. Let's see what it says.
Oh my god, the
Yeah.
razor pink was, like, even more bright than I remember. There was 2 different colors of it too. There was, like, a light like, a real light pink, and then there was one that was, like, Barbie colored, like, electric pink, like, it
Oh, I've
almost looks like
seen.
it's,
Yeah.
like, not even, like, a real phone, like, that's crazy.
Yeah. So there was dark chocolate,
They
mint
still
chocolate.
make Razr phones now, but they're, like, different, but they still make the type of phone that, like, closes. Oh, that's
Oh,
so
have you ever
strange.
seen the new? I don't
Yeah,
know
I
if they're
have, like, how
razors,
they
but
but
like
no, they do still have, like, Motorola Razr Plus is what they're called, and when they fold upward, like, they can be like
one
how an
big.
iPhone
Yeah.
is like a touch screen, and then they can legit with the touchscreen, can still fold and close like a
Yep.
ra that's crazy. Huh,
And I had a coworker that
how does
had
the
that.
screen really?
Yeah, she doesn't now,
I
I
really
don't think,
wonder
but
I really
when she
wonder how
showed
does
it
the
to me the one
touchscreen
day,
look?
I was like, "Huh?"
My thing is with that, how do they close it, and how does the touchscreen, like, not have
Like,
a
yeah,
crack in the
scratch
middle?
or
So strange. Huh, we have technology.
it's
I'm that gif of
crazy.
I'm that gif of, Patrick from SpongeBob where he's like, "We have technology."
Yes.
Wow, and look how far we've come.
Yeah.
Now we have a phone with one screen that we just
Yeah.
That's it. Oh god. Oh, what a where can the people find us? Where can they find
Everywhere.
us on the interwebs? Everywhere.
We're everywhere.
You know where you can find us? Running up
Deceptibus.
that hill.
Oh, I was gonna say running
Two
up that hill. That's
completely
me.
different. Running up that hill to catch the septibus
Yes.
with the Justin Bieber Esquire ad on the side.
Next time you take Septa, you gotta
He
see.
don't have ads no more. He don't have ads no
He's
more.
like, I'm done.
I haven't seen. I want to say the last time I saw one of his ads was I saw it in the subway, and that was probably when I was in college. So it was a very long
Oh
time
yeah,
ago. I want to say probably I haven't seen one of his ads since probably like 2015. So he probably
yeah.
got to the point where he was like, "Yeah, I can. I'll
I
just
can't.
like advertise through." He's like, "If you guys get a call at the firm or whatever, I'll just advertise
Yeah.
through that." Like maybe he specifically just advertises on like forums and like message boards or
Oh
something
yeah.
for like people seeking like.
Like, and
Well,
his
good.
website. Yeah. It.
Honestly, you got if you are gonna publicly put yourself on an ad for like public transit and stuff, you're probably gonna get people that are gonna call and be a fool no matter what.
Oh
You
yeah.
know what I mean? Well, because they have all types of different ads for like different like medical part where they're like, you want to compete in a medical survey for
Yep.
this, you know what I mean? So like, I feel like if you have any type of ad on like a public transit, with you got to take that with a grain of salt
Yep.
because you're definitely gonna get some people that just call and like want to fuck with you.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Yes. But we have. Let's see. Instagram,
Yes.
TikTok, Blue Sky, YouTube.
Underrated. More
Underrated.
people need to sign up for it, please.
Yes.
I want it to be. I really want it to be like a counteractive to X. Ugh, God. No, no, no.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
protest, I'm not gonna call it X. Call it Twitter. I
Twitter.
refuse to call it X.
No.
Fuck
Twitter.
Elon Musk. I refuse to call it
Yeah.
X. Go away with your
Yes.
whatever. And then our episodes can be found on Spotify, Apple, and
YouTube.
YouTube.
Yes. Yes.
So we're everywhere. And then
We're
we can also
everywhere.
be found. Then we can also be found running up that hill to catch the septibus with the
With Justin
Justin Bieber
Bieber.
Esquire at law.
LLC.
Justin M.
Oh,
Bieber
sorry. Excuse me.
Esquire.
Justin
LLC.
M. Bieber, Esquire. Love the hair. Love the abs.
And if he happens to listen to this, or if someone that's associated with him listen to this, this is all in good fun. Please do not sue us. I cannot afford a lawyer
I
of my
cannot
own.
afford.
Please,
I can't afford my groceries. So
right? Please, for real. Anyway,
yes.
this is why we're talking about the media that we're consuming because we're trying to focus on the good things that happened this year.
Mhm. Mhm.
But we're gonna be coming at you with another episode soon, one of a holiday variety. So
Yes.
stay tuned
Yes.
for that. And in the
Enjoy the week.
meantime, enjoy the week.
Yes. It's Monday
Don't go running
tomorrow.
up any of them hills. Don't
No.
go running up any of them hills.
Don't be drunk fighting a demigorgon. Just saying. Or do.
And if you do, make sure you have a wine bottle on hand
Because
because it can double as a weapon apparently.
she fucked him up pretty badly.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, it did more than Ted. Anyways,
Where did he go? Golf. Typical man.
golf. Worried
Golf.
about his bacon.
where, where he's pissed off outside playing golf, worrying about the bacon he never got for breakfast.
He's in heaven. God's like, here's your fucking bacon.
Yeah,
Are you happy, Ted? Oh my god.
I can't.
Have a good week, guys.
Yes, bye.